bow.
Bow, bow.
Bow, bow.
Hey. So
Hey.
welcome to episode 63 of Michigan Brews. This is our Gump drinking episode. I'm here with Jordan and Travis and Sam Ross from Ripjaw Media, for those of you listening and not watching after the fact. What's going on, guys?
It's much. Just I'm sitting here about to crack open a nice one. It's not the Gump yet. I guess we'll wait for touches.
There we go. The old
No
beer.
worries. I've got some seltzer to finish up from like a few episodes ago. So yeah, that's how my night's gonna go.
You mean you didn't try to get through all like 16 of them like Jason did?
I did not. I ended my night.
Gotta hand it to him though. That man has some spirit.
I think he said he only dumped two. So
yeah, I know.
One was the pumpkin Bud Light, not Bud Light, the pumpkin Bud seltzer.
Yeah,
I don't know what the other was.
That one deserved to be dumped out. The abomination.
So Sam and Travis helped us brew Gump because it was their IP or their idea to brew it in the first place. As we mentioned in a previous episode, we didn't end up going forward with the full shrimpiness of the recipe for good reasons. We did try it though in the spirit of trying what a shrimped beer would taste like, and we decided.
What did Jordan say it tasted like? I feel like that he quotes it so well.
I don't know. We're gonna have to go back and take a look. I don't know, like the underside of a boot after you step in a pond.
That could have been one. Lake water, I know, was another.
That was probably it.
Pond water was.
Lake water was it.
I'm having flashbacks now, guys. Ugh.
Yeah, how's that cider taste?
Shrimpy now. Power of the brain.
So speaking of Jordan, what are you drinking right now?
I am drinking some of my fresh pressed cider. Well, I guess it's fermented. It was fresh pressed. And I put in a little bit of some raspberry drink flavoring, just trying to play around with adding in some extra sweetness after the fact. And I don't know, just playing around with it. Haven't really done anything with this one. It's just pretty much cider and yeast. So, yeah, just got it on tap not that long ago and playing around with it, seeing what I like.
Like the ancients used to make.
Mm-hmm. Primal brewing.
Sam, Travis, what do you guys got in your glasses besides Gump?
This is probably for me. This is a delicious all day IPA. It was brewed to perfection. I think it was hopped. One. It was wet hopped 40 times. No, it's pretty good. Like my old man beer.
I have Stone Never Ending Haze.
Ooh. I've never had it. I haven't had a stone beer in a long time.
So they've been really kicking some delicious beers lately. I don't know. We got the hazy pack at Costco. Super easy. Everything and the whole thing. It's just everything's really well balanced, I would say.
How much does that run?
Costco prices?
It was a 24 pack for
not
whatever.
Sure. I want to say it was like 30, 35 somewhere.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like $36 probably.
Yeah.
But
seems reasonable.
Yeah, everything out of the pack so far is really great. So
yeah, I like it.
Was it like 4 different beers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one though, this is 4%.
Is it really?
Yeah, I just realized that.
That's pretty good. It's hard to do low ABV beers that kind of pack a lot of flavor punch sometimes.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. So I guess to start things off too, you guys and I just remember this because of Jordan's cider. You guys have some cider going right now too, right?
We do.
That's right.
So we end up getting 10 gallons, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So we get 10 gallons, and 5 of it we're going to be doing our Citra hop cider we do every year. So that's going to turn out pretty well. I think tomorrow I get to keg it and then start carving it up. And then we have a cherry where we haven't really done a lot of sweet stuff because usually we like more drier, semi-sweet side. Mm-hmm. But this is going to be kind of a semi-sweet cider, we think, where it's going to be really sweet. Not sure yet, but it should be.
I mean, you can always blend stuff back in and balance it out. I'm sure you'll be fine.
That's true. But no, using real cherries in it, it's gonna be delicious. I went down to the GFS and got some cherries a couple days ago, and so should be throwing them in actually tonight after this meeting. So should be pretty good.
As long as you don't get too gumped.
I don't think we're drinking. I don't see seltzers on this call. Wait a second.
I got them in the fridge. I could have dropped some off. I should have. Well, I'm starting off with some Gump tonight, so
I see.
well, I wasn't sure how the night was gonna go. So
Man, all that panko, man, just made it look like a great New England.
I know. So we were trying to figure that out. I guess we can start talking about this beer now that we're actually drinking it and looking at it. So as you can tell, it's not like super turbid, but it's definitely not, clear. It's more turbid than, just opaque.
Can you say
nice bright
turbid once
orange,
more?
turbid.
Thank you.
Say it 10 times fast.
We got to get a Michigan Brews. What do they call those things? Where you can push the button and it makes sounds.
I have a little thing here
Soundboard.
that I can do that. Yeah, I just haven't set it
Michigan
up
Brews
yet.
soundboard. Okay, turbid.
Turbid.
So
That sounds like
that out.
a variation of my name or something like that. Hey, Turbid.
That's what Sam sounds like when she has a cold and she gets angry at you. Damn it, Turbid.
The reality sets in.
Thanks, Jordan.
You're welcome.
So I saw Rachel cook on. She was excited about the semi-sweet cider. You should put that comment on there.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that brings back some good memories, Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes. But I think also for the other side of the family, Phil Cook will appreciate this if he's watching. So patented Revenge Sevenfold glass, taking out some Gump.
Oh, did you crack the bottle?
Wait, I don't even think you can see it. Oh, can you see the Arcadia?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's vintage now.
It
It is.
Doesn't
And the
exist.
bidding starts at $300.
Short
If we're
for
auctioning off glasses like that, I have a few Bravo ones.
So I just since you've already started drinking it, Brian, I guess we're not necessarily the experts, but how about you Jordan, what's your take on it? Did you crack yours open yet?
I'm pouring it right now.
All right. Well,
So
Let's see for my intense concentration.
I was going back through our recipe creation episode, and the idea was to create a breaded coconut shrimp beer. Obviously the shrimp part didn't work out, but we wanted to mash with panko because fuck it, why not panko? We're going to do something with the shrimp. We did, touch a shrimp to the beer when we were making it. So, this did touch a shrimp at some point in time during the brewing process.
Sessionly shrimped.
Yes. And then for coconut, Jason had some bergamot hops, and we also acquired some Sabro hops. So what I get on the nose is a really, really strong coconut forward aroma. It smells like literally this was made with coconut. It about midway through starts to get a little bitter and finishes off with about that same amount of bitterness. It's not like overpoweringly strong or anything like that, but it's more bitter than what like a typical New England IPA would be, I think. But maybe balanced for this particular type of beer. The original idea was for this to be sort of a maybe close to a double IPA, not actually New Englandy. So I'm not, like Jordan was saying, I'm not sure if that's the panko that added maybe some extra proteins into
Shrimp
the wort.
proteins.
Yeah.
yeah, the beer does taste fried. This is for Tim.
That's yeah.
Because panko is more texture. And I would agree.
It's crunchy.
It is crunchy. No,
Why is this beer crispy? I don't understand.
Reminiscent
Beer
of
you
the
can
grease stains on the side of a deep fryer.
Take
Mm.
that.
In honor, we did have panko shrimp for dinner.
Did you?
We have a couple
We
left
have a couple
over.
left. We were gonna try with it.
Waiting for Jason so we could have the whole garnish.
The pairing, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
Do you have some like upstairs still? Somebody
Yeah.
go grab one.
Yeah.
These guys are
grab one.
Michigan brewing harder than we are, Brian.
I
We're
know.
slacking.
We're just trying to, really seal the deal here with this, shrimp grazed beer that we made. Say more of maybe shrimp braised. The B braised.
Well, it was your idea, so I guess you have to suffer the consequences or whatever.
Just imagine if we would have just gotten a hazy lake water IPA and we all just tasted and spit it out right now. Just imagine.
It would have been as entertaining, if not more entertaining, of an episode, probably. So maybe short. It probably would have ended in what are we at, the 12-minute mark or so?
Yep. We need to get one of those.
That was Michigan Brews, yeah.
We need to get one of those old screens from the oh shit, what is it? Like when a TV show, when a TV show would cut off, it's got the red and blue stripes and whatnot on it. Just cut that off.
So going to the comments again. So Tim's going through lilac and gooseberries for the cider. I missed that. That would have to be an interesting cider. And
is that a reference to something?
I'm sure
that's what I thought.
I'm thinking, what?
And
What
then
did I miss?
Rachel says a shrimp skinny dipped in beer, which that sounds like a really good tagline for it. So here you go for all you people out there. I think this is the official, right?
Yeah, you got to dip it.
Oh, you dipping it? Oh my
gotta
god!
dunk it. Oh yeah, nice and frothy.
I'm so turned on.
Oh,
I really taste the texture now.
Yeah, there's
Really?
the panko.
Actually,
It goes really well in it.
if there was an orange or an actual this is actually not bad. This is delicious because these are still warm. We just made them for dinner.
we're starting a thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Michigan
Does,
shrimp beer. That's going to be Michigan's new style. Made with
Do you taste the
100%
coconut?
Michigan shrimp.
Does it jive?
Honestly, I think it needs more coconut,
Mhm.
or maybe that's what we do is the coconut garnish with it, or the shrimp needs to be a coconut shrimp. We should have used a coconut panko.
Have you let yours warm up at all? Did they just come right out of the fridge? Because that's mine's sitting here warming up. I'm getting an increasingly large amount of coconut. I'm almost getting nothing else out of it.
Yeah, ours is still fresh out of the fridge cold, so that might be why.
So I know
Yeah.
our
Mine
palates
is-
are as fine as your guys's, but I don't get coconut smell at all. Actually,
I do.
I get more of a citrusy, kind of like a
Okay.
more like what you normally get with a hazy IPA. It kind of has an orangey kind of smell to me. I'm having a hard time getting the other side of it. Yeah, cleanse
I'd
the
be
palate.
very interested to see what the Bergamot hops are like in a smash. Just because I love Bergamot altogether. So
Have you used them before?
no, I have not.
Okay.
I mean, I know what Bergamot is, but so I'm assuming it's similar.
Let me pull up the description here. And so Travis mentioned citrusy, and I think didn't you say orange at some point a couple minutes ago?
So when I smell it, I get kind of more of an orange, kind of
Like
briny, citrusy kind of scent. But when I taste it and kind of just breathe in a little bit, when I taste it, I do kind of get more of that coconut aroma. So maybe it's just maybe it's me.
What I'm reading right now about Bergamot is that the first link that you click, it says it's subtly named OAF by the brewers and by the brewers in the Great Lakes.
Can only assume what that means.
The hop, GLH. I'm not sure if that's Great Lakes hops or
OAF. Oh, I was going to say
orange as fuck.
Yeah, that's
It's yeah. They say that there's no lack of orange in this hop. You won't need to garnish your beer with an orange slice ever again. So mango, orange, a little bit of dankness.
Yeah.
Oddly, some cherry, lemongrass, limeade, juniper, orange juice. So it's kind of a cool hop that I definitely want to use again. Maybe not necessarily with Sabro, but
Honestly,
definitely
give him the rough assessment of this, and Brian, this actually tastes absolutely delicious. It was skinny dipped, grazed, braised, as well as slightly dunked with shrimp. It was great. It tastes really good.
Shrimp tickled.
Shrimp tick. Oh, that was good.
part of me
Sam's
like
face.
That should be the new name. The
Shrimp tickle.
tickler or the shrimp tickler.
Did you guys remember ecto coolers?
Oh man, yeah.
It almost has like a little bit of like a coconutty ecto cooler flavor to it or something.
Which I always thought was orange flavor. So maybe you taste coconut to orange to me. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of an ecto cooler for some reason. Which now I want an ecto cooler beer. Maybe that's the next one we do. A little bit of Slimer, but we have to call it the off-brand Slimer.
Just brew a beer with ecto coolers as the water.
Oh yeah. What is off-brand Slimer? Sloomer?
Slimer.
He just has like a droopy mouth. Like it's like Slimer had a stroke or something. He's just kind of like floating around.
Oh.
They just color him like skin colored of some type of yeah. He's not green. Maybe
So he looks like a floating
Ghostbusters
toe,
ghost,
like,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, I haven't seen the new one yet, so
Rachel just mentioned it. They're giving away ecto cooler promo bottles apparently.
Wow.
what?
I think Rachel's gonna get a beer brewed for some ecto cooler
Yeah,
or some cider, cherry cider brewed.
Phil's got stuff to brew. Get on him, Rachel.
He does.
Get him. Yeah. Need to get out here and do another brewathon. Maybe that's what it is. We'll do a winter brew.
Well,
Sam's birthday is coming up,
birthday brew.
and I think we might have to do a community collab brew off. I mean, I'm not writing show notes or scheduling anything. Put it on Michigan Brews, but I think kind of fun
It would be fun.
featuring
We could live stream it.
Yeah,
That's-
why
We can
not?
do whatever we want. This is our show and all of its whatever it is. 63 episodes of brewing fucking shrimp beer and bullshit.
Lavender maple blonde from Rachel, like that actually, I don't know how I feel about that.
I think you pour it on a pancake. That's what I
Like lavender blonde and maple blonde independently sound really good. I'd try it. Yeah,
I would try it
yeah.
for sure.
Brian, I see your gears turning. How would you do it?
I was trying to think of some of the weirder flavors that I've ever had that had worked together that shouldn't have, like a chocolate covered bacon, sort of
Sweet and salty. That works.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense that goes together, but I'm trying to think of something that just shouldn't that did. Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely try it though. A lavender maple, either blonde or a cider. So who was it? Jordan, was it you?
Yeah,
that made the Beck Sweeten with maple?
Oh no.
Okay, go ahead while I think of that.
I was gonna say, I was just pre-show. I was talking about. I think I have lavender syrup that I've been trying to dose with some of my ciders. When Andrew and I were up in Traverse City, we always try to go to a place called Taproot Ciders, and they've had a lavender cider on a few times that was made locally, and it's quite good. It's very unique, like floral, lightweight, very spritzy, but quite refreshing. And I don't know. And now I've got. So you know what? Fuck, I've got maple syrup. I've got lavender syrup, and I've got cider.
Dude.
I have the ingredients.
Yeah, you're excused. Go make your drink.
Once
Sea Gump is gone.
Yeah, once I've got another bottle of Sea Gump, and I'll go mad mixologist here.
It's okay. So Jordan, we got to get Jordan's assessment on this because we've been all talking about it. But Jordan, what's your take on this beer?
Kind of opposite to you. I mean, it's delicious. Not that I'm saying that, you and I are on the same page there, but I don't get a whole lot of orange. Like I'm getting, like, to me, it's a punch in the face with coconut. I get a lot of coconut on both the nose and the palate. I mean, yeah, it's got a good mouthfeel. It's not too heavy. It's actually carved pretty well, in my opinion. Thanks, Brian. You've come down.
Actually, this tastes very carbonated, so I'm not sure if Jordan, you just let it sit in the sink for a while or what. But it's very carbonated. Ours was pretty cold too. But yeah, like it's really
the carb level was good.
It's perfect.
I had no complaints.
But no, this is actually better, and I'm saying it honestly, this is better than most hazy IPAs I've had in bars. This is really tasty. Like, I wish I had more of it. I like every one yet.
We can rebrew it. I feel a little bad. I know I originally said that this was going to go, on tap at your house and stuff like that.
Oh, here it is.
It just ended up being that I gave a lot away and I drank some, and
Brian was thirsty.
And, yeah, I have about, gosh, I think I have like 6 bottles worth left in the keg. So maybe just a little over half a gallon.
Brian, you should save 2 of them and send them off to Michigan Homebrew Fest next year.
No, you only send bad beers to Michigan Homebrew Fest.
Well, bottle them, but throw in the shrimp.
No, yeah,
I don't think they're gonna hold. Right?
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
your
It's a
problem.
We can rebrew it though.
I meant for the competition, the Michigan Beer Cup.
I would totally be down to rebrew this recipe or something similar based on what we're tasting right now. What do you think of the bitterness? Both of you. Not both of you, but both windows that I'm looking at.
So bitter.
I would say, go ahead, Sam.
Oh no, you go ahead first.
I was gonna say that was gonna be one of my notes. For beers that have this type of aroma and a bit of a mouthfeel, I prefer it to be a little less bitter personally.
I agree.
But again, it's not like the bitterness is off-putting by any means. There might be like maybe some discordancies between the aroma hops and the bittering hop, but that could just be because it's a little too far on that bitter side. But
I'm with you.
Just me.
What if you were to drop it by a percentage, what would you say?
What was it at?
Well, just say like, maybe I wish it was half as bitter or like a quarter as bitter or something.
Oh, it probably
I'm not sure about the IBUs.
Quarter.
I'll pull up the recipe, see if I can figure out what
I would say
IBUs were.
Not much. It's not far off. I would say maybe by 20-25%.
I wouldn't drop it too much. It's a little bitter for me too, but I could drink the whole beer and I would be fine. I wouldn't be like, wow, yeah, this is hard to choke down. It's not anything like that.
I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say that maybe we hit right around 68, 70 range, somewhere around there.
The recipe says it was going to be around 57 theoretical, but
off.
It's
that panko, man.
Yeah, who knows?
Just increases the alpha utilization.
We've seen a lot. I've read a lot of articles about people sending their beers off to get analyzed and their actual IBUs being something like half of what Beersmith predicts or something. So it's tough to say what the actual IBUs are, but if you know how bitter something is based on your recipe, you can at least adjust it based on whatever like the theoretical IBU that's given on like the calculation. So
what did we use for bittering?
We used bergamot. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't realize we actually used Apollo in this recipe.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought
I forgot we had a bittering edition. We absolutely did. So
what's Apollo?
So to me, Apollo is sort of like grapefruity, but really, really light. Like it's still to me a clean bittering hop. But if I had to call it anything, it would be like creamy bittering. I don't know why it's like that in my head, but like I tend to use it for the I don't know. It's just another clean bittering hop ish, like Magnum and Warrior to me.
I've never used. I used Magnum and Warrior. I prefer Warrior of the two, but that's just me.
We've used Warrior. Yeah,
We've
used Warrior a couple times. I think
so I know that you guys have tried to make all the IPA clones in the past, right?
We have, yes.
Do you remember like what you used to bitter with those. I don't remember what that recipe was at all.
I think
It's been a
If you
long
don't remember, that's fine either, because I know it was a while ago. Yeah.
I want to say it was the Centennial hops that were part of the bittering.
That's
So-
what I thought.
Yeah,
we
use
used to buy
Centennial, Citra.
Centennial. We used to buy Citra. I think I used Cascade in the other beer
Yeah,
that year.
I think there's actually Cascade in it too,
Is
in the
there?
LA recipe. But
I
it's,
feel like I split because we used it and then I used what was left because I just threw it in to mine. I think.
yeah, because I think it's Citra and Cascade that are adding the secondary. A portion of it is, and I think the Centennials put it towards the end of the boil.
I don't know why, but for some reason I was thinking that all day was like Simcoe and Amarillo or something.
Yeah, maybe Amarillo. I'm trying to remember.
I really have no idea. So
I think we tried like 3 different clone recipes between us, Drew,
Mhm.
and Drew Doster, and someone else too.
Well, we changed it up when we did the big batch, Brian, that we did for the land party.
Right. Okay.
We changed it up. So maybe we did Simcoe in that batch.
Yeah, you mean Amarillo?
Or Amarillo, sorry.
Yeah, I think that we did. I don't know. Something was really weird. That one was really strange though on the big batch because, Sam and I did a couple 5 gallons, and then the first one was extremely dry. And I think a lot of it's because we were using our own tap water. And then Brian, you kind of turned us on to treating the water. And the next one was really good. Still a little dry, but much better. And the flavor was a little bit different, but the flavor I would say is closer to the all day with the tap. I would say tap water, but pretty much tap water.
RO water.
The RO water, yeah. And then
Not Kalamazoo water meant for stouts.
and then Drew's was a little different, and I felt like it kind of went on left field. But I remember we were all there brewing it for a gathering we were doing, and I think we may have had too many beers in between the brew session.
That never happens.
Never happens. Well, I feel like that's the one thing, right? The mash is pretty important, and I always feel like that's the part, especially with, I think it was a really low temp mash, if I'm not mistaken, for making that type of beer.
I think you're right.
And I think we didn't hit the number. It was still way too low for Drew's, and it just didn't have enough of whatever seeps in from the grains. I'm totally butchering this beer thing right now.
You're fine. You're not.
No,
You're doing great.
good. Yeah.
For a while. 2018, 2019, 2018.
We're too busy making
2018.
Michigan beer commercials.
And we
I'm
appreciate all of
sorry.
your efforts.
Too busy.
Yeah, we if we didn't hit the a high enough temp, then it's possible that some of the enzymes didn't activate, and we may not have gotten all the conversion that we wanted, and it may have been essentially a drier, lower alcohol beer than we really anticipated. So I don't remember. I think that was at least like 3 years ago, right? Maybe.
Yeah, we even brewed it since at least 2018,
Mm-hmm.
not 2017.
Wow.
Because I was pregnant with Parker in 2018 through 2019, so it's been a while.
What does Tim's message say? Is that red dot back, Jordan? I feel like I understand this reference, but I don't know.
I
something's sparking like a thought in the back of my head, but I'm not sure.
Tim, you're gonna have to explain. I
Jordan's
don't.
not drunk enough to remember.
He
Right.
has a shrimp beer.
Oh.
I have a monitor up here. It's like
He has like a whole room set up.
I think you're gonna have to have an episode to talk about your command center.
I gotta get my other monitor up. It's sitting over here, just outside. It's not quite hooked up yet, but then I'll have 4.
Is that
A new
11?
one?
I thought it was 11 or 12. I think it's more than that.
I've got 6 ports on my graphics card, so
Nice.
What card do you have?
Aw.
I got a 3080.
I feel like mine doesn't have that many. That's crazy.
We got a
Yeah,
30 Ti, and you have the Brian, don't you have the what is it? The NVIDIA?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the founders.
we better not talk about graphics cards. People are looking for us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's so hard to
Yeah.
find.
It comes strip the copper out of your walls and the graphics card out of your computer.
Ugh.
I was looking it up just the other day. I was like, you know what? Maybe I could get another one, or at least get like a something cheaper, to throw in my other PC that I have. And nope.
They
Fucking
really
30,
upped even more than they were.
Yeah, 3060s are going for like more than what I bought my 3080 for.
Mhm.
Wow.
And it's
Excellent.
not like scalp prices. I mean, unless of course like Newegg allows that type of shit, but I didn't think they did if it was like fulfilled by Newegg. I thought it was all their retail prices, but I saw my card I spent whatever on, but it was easily twice the amount. Just like just insanity.
Tim, I'm trying to avoid doing this, but I have a monitor up here too. So
Yeah.
now I'm self-conscious about it.
Where's the laser pointer? The cat jumps over the monitor.
I'm gonna
Getting close to the bottom of this shrimp tickler.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Gonna
poke
have to.
Jason real quick while we wait, see how he's doing.
I want to wait.
Because I want his opinion on Sea Gump too. And if he's running late, that usually means that he needs a beer right now anyway. So
He does.
Beer.
He deserves one.
So we'll see how that goes. I just cracked open a seltzer. I have some left over from
Bud
from the other
Light?
night. It is Bud Light Black Cherry. Go craft seltzer.
Go.
It's only 100 calories. Wait. Oh, see, that's deceptive. So it's a 16-ounce can, and it says 5%, 100 calories per 12 ounces.
Well, that's pretty
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah,
Thanks, marketing department.
jerks.
You bought it. Thank you. So yeah, so this beer turned out pretty good. So yeah, I gotta probably agree with you guys. I love bitter beers like Stone's normal IPA is very good.
Mhm.
So I'm actually like on board with how bitter this is. But I think with hazy IPAs, I always feel like after you have like 2 or 3, regardless of really how bitter it is, it's always like, okay, I think I need to change it up. Like, that's how I
Mhm.
feel.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I kind of wonder,
The
Having-
acidity.
round 2 of this Gump, which I'll wait for Jason, how that's going to fare. But no, I think we'll have to do round 2, and I think then we mass produce it. We take over the world with some Sea Gump. Or,
There we go.
I don't know.
We'll reach out to Drew Doster. We'll loan the recipe out to Doster Brewing Company for mass production. Tim, I know I owe you a hat. It's coming.
Oh, that's on me.
No,
think.
well,
He's actually wearing it.
I'm getting it nice
We
and
have-
sweaty for you.
Yeah.
Gotta get some of that beer musk.
we have 1 extra hat right now. I think we need to order 3 more, and then we have shirts, hoodies, and something else wearable on order. I can't remember. Maybe it's just shirts and hoodies.
I think that's all we did.
Yeah, I
mean,
think you're right.
I don't remember us doing like boxers or anything like that. That's Christmas episode.
That's next time. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, did you see that you can buy like underwear from Bell's?
I did.
In their cans.
They're in cans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least shaped like cans or something. Yeah.
No, it's literally like you can get tidy whities in the Bell's bright white like can.
I didn't see them at the general store, but I saw somebody post that on the Michigan beer subreddit. Yeah,
we gotta get on our game.
Mark, what's going on, Mark? He's saying G strings too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
yeah.
There it Smart. Love it.
Mark, Brian says it'll be there next week for you.
Let me know your size, Mark.
yeah.
By the way, Mark, I think I saw that you just completed an Iron Man. Was it something intense like that? So congratulations.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's insane.
Wow.
You'll have to let me know if I got that wrong. I know it was something crazy like that.
LOL. Okay, what's up?
It's actually called.
Oh, we
Captain
just
America.
Oh,
I think the
this is
he was laughing. It's on a
delayed.
delay.
Yeah. I forget that. Cozumel, in Cozumel. Holy shit.
That's
That's
awesome.
Wow.
Wow.
Those are no joke.
Did you run there as your warm up? Well, congrats. That is quite a feat. I will happily say I'll never be in that crowd. You know, you can do it again and take my spot. That's
You'll be
congrats,
drinking on
that's
the
awesome.
sidelines.
Yeah, I'll you know what? I'll wear a Michigan Brews G-string and be your cheerleader. How about that?
Sometimes I think about what would happen if I like developed like celiacs or something. Like what would I do with my hobby life? Like
Drink mead.
I know, yeah.
You would find a way.
Yeah.
Brian will find a way. Exactly.
No response from Jason, so that's okay. I guess he needs to do what he needs to do. But
I'm getting to the end of this. I'm gonna have to excuse myself in a moment here to go make this cider.
the cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna make it right now?
Yeah. I might as well. You know, I'll ask. Is Rachel still on? What are my volumes like? What do I need to do? Like, if I make a glass, how much lavender and how much maple?
Don't overdo the lavender. Just a warning on that one.
It's
Yeah.
really hard. Actually, I put like a whole shot in a glass like this
Okay.
size that just made it super sweet. It's not like it like overpowered it with lavender,
Oh, nice.
but less. You still got like the same amount of lavender, but it just wasn't as sweet. I don't know. It's weird. Let's see if she's on here, but yeah, I'm not opposed to playing Mad Scientist.
What is this?
What the hell?
Well,
Hey guys, Drew Jacobs here. My new moonshine's coming out. It's gonna be. Wait, where am I right now?
Oh, hey, Drew Jacobs.
Is this on my Facebook?
This is
no, this is your Facebook. That's
yeah. We actually hacked your Facebook.
What the
You're
hell? are you
live on
guys doing
Instagram
here?
right now.
Oh my god!
We just wanted to talk about God Country and drink some sea gum. I mean, that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Are you
We
sure
should-
you don't want to drink Drew Jacobs Kicking Country Caramel?
Honestly, I think
Next weekend.
let's put it on the show.
Oh, I'm bringing it to you. You got a bottle. Don't worry.
All right. Oh, hey,
Ooh.
ooh,
hopefully everyone on this call has a bottle.
handled by the Drew
Yeah, I only have
himself.
so many. Okay. You gotta keep it on the DL, man. I didn't bring one for everybody, you know.
I've got little 5-ounce medicine bottles or something, so
I'll make
we
it
can
look
portion
very
off.
conspicuous for you guys. Drew,
Yeah, I
what
only
is it?
have a handful of bottles. I gotta keep them. This one's used for promo, like this. I hop on here and I go, "Hey everybody, it's Drew Jacobs here. Just wanted to hop on and let you guys know that my brand new Kickin' Country Caramel Moonshine is going to be available." You know, so,
Kicking country moonshine.
Can you say that 10 times fast? That's
Yeah.
honestly, I probably could, and that's sad. That is sad.
all the
So
rehearsing.
how was the Bubba Gump?
Delicious. Do you like hazy IPAs, Drew?
Yeah, I love everything alcohol.
Maybe we should save one bottle.
We can save a bottle.
Even us. Oh.
Oh.
I would love I'd love to try it.
We'll
I
save
saw
a
that
bottle.
you dipped the shrimp in the glass.
They did.
Did you bring another
Yeah,
one?
and it
Yeah, I
was
have
pretty
one.
good.
I mean, it didn't really taste like much of anything. I think
It's a good pairing, though.
it's a good pairing.
It's a really good pairing.
You know, save one of those bottles and do a drop shot of cocktail sauce.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. I like cocktail sauce, so that's fine with me. I got steak on the smoker right now. I'm gonna have myself some shrimp with it too. So
Ooh,
Oh, there you
that's
go.
awesome.
How long? When's the steak done?
it's gonna be. I'm gonna get an alert here in about 10 minutes, and I got to go out and probe the meat and see where it's at.
Oh,
Don't
don't
we all?
don't.
But
You
I
gotta save
put
that
on the
type of talk
smoker.
for the other after show.
Yeah, so I gotta go out there and probe that meat, and I see it once it's
Name,
off the
Drew
smoker, then I
Kroger.
sear it. I sear it in the pan, and I'm gonna cook some shrimp with it too. So and
What cut?
of the bubba gum shrimp or whatever it is you guys call it.
So you go.
We need to make that label still.
We do.
We'll make it.
You want-
You
wanna
make a
describe
label for the beer that is going to be gone in like a day.
No, you're gonna be brewing it again tomorrow.
We'll have to brew it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make it. Is there a chat here?
Oh yeah, there's a chat.
There should be somewhere.
Oh wait.
Tune in,
Smith.
tune in later for Brew Japers.
If you're on mobile, chat might be like a separate thing you have to click through to look at.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat right now.
You know, honestly, Drew, that's a really good album name, Meat Probing. I think really fits well into the genre.
That's going to be.
No,
a
I already got a
album.
name for my new album. It's called Spit on It First.
Wow.
Yeah, there we
Wow,
go.
that's This episode brought to you by
Bring out
Brought
that
to you
moonshine.
Brought to you by Jacob's Tennessee Mellow Moon, Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine, ladies and gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Smash it.
Yeah.
Smash that like button. That's what.
All right, I'm gonna pop off and go cocktail some shit up real
You're
quick.
gonna pop off.
You're gonna pop one
Yeah.
off?
Woo!
Did you say you're gonna pop one off?
Lavender and maple.
So I think
What
it's
flavor is
important-
that moonshine?
It's Kicking Country Caramel.
What is? So I know what caramel is. What does Kicking Country taste like?
You gotta buy a bottle and find out.
Wow.
Like Drew Japers,
Hey, can you
apparently.
put the bottle up close to the screen so we can all see
It's-
it?
Yeah, here. Oh, well, shit. Hold on.
It's okay.
Is that too bright?
No,
You're
looks
You're
fine.
good. You just gotta angle it. Yeah.
I
I like how
There you
you're
go.
smiling with it too, just in case someone takes a
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah, here you go.
So I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed, Drew.
I-
I follow your fan page, and I'm looking at that label, and I feel like I've seen many other talented graphic artists and graphic designers posting images to your Facebook page that would work so well there.
Yeah, I thought
Um,
about using the lion one.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, that one was pretty majestic. I liked that. It was and then there's another one with lions where I'm like 19 years old. So that one was cool. I don't even think I could grow this yet. It was just like here. So what's up, Travis?
It's
So,
a good looking
when
beard.
did you turn 20, by the way? You're almost 21, right?
Yeah, no.
19
Yeah, I'm
forever.
like 50. I feel like I'm 52 at this point. I don't know what 52 feels like, but I think I'm there.
have a kid, you'll know what 52 feels like.
I feel like if I have a kid, I'm gonna feel like I'm 80 because I feel like shit 24/7. It's not good.
Yep.
Hold on.
Drink
hold
less
on, hold on.
moonshine.
Well, listen, when you got your own moonshine, you got to drink it.
So I think it's
Hold on,
really
guys.
important to know while we have Drew on here that the video we just put out for him for God's Country, if you guys didn't read, hit #1 in 4 Billboard charts the first week, which is huge. And then it had on the Hot 100, I think, what was it, 73, 75? Remember, Drew?
Yeah, it was pretty. It was low. It wasn't.
But
But
still,
it's
like,
good.
you know, for what Drew's doing, like as an independent artist, it's it's really impressive just shaking up the industry from all the things that you do, Drew. So like, congratulations.
Thanks.
Like,
I hope so.
It's fun.
it is a lot of fun. I think, that's one of the cool things about it. But I don't know, like we all put a lot of work and love into the video. And I think,
Well,
from a perspective too, what were we gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, we're all like, if you think about it this way, we're all blessed to have so many talented friends and family. Like, you, Drew, like our other friends that are musicians, Brian, you guys, with everything that you do with beer and brewing, like your meat is phenomenal.
It's an art.
Your beers are great. Like,
Well, we all have our
Yeah.
trades, right? So when the economy completely crashes and we go into the new world order, we can barter entertainment for Drew Jacobs singing for alcohol,
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you know,
Why do you think I'm getting into the alcohol business?
Right?
I mean, you got to grow with the times. I mean,
So this is outing myself a little bit, and the answer is probably going to be no. But has anybody seen Dr. Stone?
I've
Is
seen
that
anime.
with who the heck? Michael Keaton?
It's an anime, so no.
Oh, well then no.
I know.
Oh no,
Shut up.
are you? Is it anime? Is it
Oh, no,
Drew,
It's-
get out of my crunchy roll.
yeah.
Is it anime?
I didn't give you my password. Stop it.
yeah.
But
stop.
no, you there's a character that can actually, I guess it's like an old character or something, but that can sing, and it just reminded me of that. People bartering things for things when there's nothing else that
Yeah.
exists.
Hey man, I love to barter. Bartering's great. I got my car fixed from bartering.
Does that Mandalorian helmet fit you?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Oh god, I thought that was on a table like 10 feet away.
Now, how often do you use that in the bedroom?
Ooh.
You really want to know? I wish I had my microphone.
Well,
I think the more important
Depends on if
question-
the mirror is displayed or not.
Oh, it's displayed.
The more important question you should be
Mirror is up.
asking is when he puts it on in the bedroom, does he say, "This is the way"?
You're assuming
This
he
is
puts
the
it on.
way.
Maybe she puts it on.
Oh,
Maybe. he wears the Grogu costume.
well, that's it. Well, darn.
No, I had my Ahsoka get up.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
What are those
so
things called that race has? That they're like head tail things.
Well, they're Twi'leks. I don't know what those things are.
See, I didn't even know that.
Hello.
But
We're gonna have to figure out.
Indiana Drew.
I suggest
Indiana
you look on Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. I've asked a lot of questions on Wikipedia.
So Jordan, you're back. Did you
I
get
am.
your
my
mixed-
lavender
mixed?
maple cider.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Courtesy
that's,
of
that's
Rachel
about the
Cook.
best way to describe it.
So my it's gonna take
Tweaking.
it's gonna take some
Licking.
tweaking because I put in probably twice as much maple syrup, and I have real Michigan maple syrup upstairs, so that's what I used. Put in I don't know, I want to say maybe a quarter teaspoon of lavender syrup, and then half teaspoon of maple syrup, maybe a little more into the glass, and then just pour it on top of it and let it swirl it around, and all I get is lavender.
oh.
I mean, the sweetness
Mm.
boosted things up. Like, it's tasty. I just don't get the maple mixed with the lavender. So I don't know.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Howdy.
They're called Montrals.
Rachel said, I can
Montrose?
design beer labels and album covers.
There you go. Rachel Cook, you're on it.
Gotta use dried lavender, not syrup, is what she says too.
I don't want a salad, Rachel.
Why is that, Rachel? Like, what's up with the syrup? Because is it just because it's too potent and it's like harder to ratio out?
That's bad, probably.
I don't know if you saw it earlier in the episode. Gosh, where'd she say it? She said it was a really good. It was her favorite coffee drink or something.
Yeah.
Latte, is that what it
Yeah.
was? Yeah.
And I've
Wow.
had it in latte form. It was actually really good.
You know what's good in coffee?
Tell me, Drew.
Drew Jacobs Kickin' Country Coffee is absolutely fantastic when it's a Sunday morning. Saturday morning, you're home. You don't have to work. You're just kicking back, ready to watch the football game.
Tell me, Drew, how do you spell kickin' country and caramel?
I know what you're trying to do because I already thought about it. I didn't think about doing it, but I thought about it.
Don't let the lavender go up your nose.
Yeah.
It's KCC, bro. KCC. All right. And also, you went and got a drink. My drink's already made, homie. This is like, look at this. Ready?
I thought that was your display
Yeah,
bottle.
that's your promo bottle, man.
Promo, yeah.
Or
That's
No,
what
I got 2 of them right here.
tea is for.
Oh.
You just
Oh,
drink it, refill it with some tea.
Yeah, this is the
I
promo.
thought you said pee.
No,
That
tea.
was
This is the promo bottle.
okay. All right.
And some Lipton.
This is the me bottle. And damn, that's good.
So is it distributed, or is it like something that you are selling just on your own store, or how's that
This is
going?
100% illegal.
That one.
Yeah, perfect.
No, I'm just kidding. It's completely legal. It's actually in the LCC already. It's legal in the state of Michigan. It can be sold right now. I have a supplier, and they're going.
Nope, he's gone.
Oh shit,
My back.
Yep.
you're back.
Nope.
Hey,
there
you're
you go. Oh, there
And
you
you're
are.
back.
There you go.
My
Hi.
alarm just went off to go check the steaks. So I have a supplier, and they have like 100 cases that they just brought back from Tennessee, and it's going to be at their warehouse tomorrow, and then they're going to start selling it to the stores. And they have a store that actually can sell online, which is I think is going to be. FDA got him. That's hilarious. That was good. Right as I'm like, it's completely illegal. Just shut my ass down.
FDA paratroopers is just
Got swatted.
That was a good comment. Who said that?
was-
Tim,
It's
our good friend Tim.
Hey, we should get that guy a hat.
Drew, you
I
need to,
drink
Hey.
it. That was a funny ass comment.
Drew, you need to meet Tim and Ashley eventually. Their daughter Bria was in. If you're reading this,
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, she did a phenomenal job.
someday you'll meet them.
Yeah, the little girl's gonna be all grown up. Like, no, that's not
Again.
Again, oh, that's right. No, I forgot. They were at my birthday, right
Oh.
before COVID
Yep.
destroyed the world. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I remember
I
parts
forgot.
of that.
yeah. I
I
forgot.
Yeah.
forgot we got together.
You
That
had a
was right
big
when I,
beard
that was right
back
when I got
then.
back from New York.
Yeah,
Right,
you had just
I
gotten
had-
back. And,
Well, I guess I have a beard now again, but
yeah.
Well, yeah, but like you had some Gandalf to it.
yeah, I'm gonna get there again, man. Don't you worry. I'm
Good.
letting all this grow, and then I'm gonna get shaped up, and
Make me proud.
we'll get there. Thanks, dude. I'm trying to catch up. You know what I mean? I want to be at your status.
COVID project, man.
I'm working on
Just
it.
all-
It's not there yet.
I tell you what, though.
Nice.
eating
I know.
stuff-
I thought it was coming in nicely.
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, dude, this is the soup strainer. Like
Eating is
Oh, it's
terrible.
awful. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, it's
the
terrible.
worst.
I don't even
Yep.
have what you guys have. Eating is awful, man. I had a burger today, and it's funny because this is the first time I've had like a beard. Dating my girlfriend. It's the first time she's ever seen me with a beard, and so like I'm eating stuff, and she'll just start laughing because there's just food
Yep.
all over, like mustard or barbecue sauce, just all over my beard.
people laugh, they call it the flavor saver.
Hey, you know what? You just give it a little lick. You know?
Yep.
Is it
Do your
gone?
best gecko impression. That's
Yeah. Damn, guys. I tell you what, man. I wish I could give you guys a shot of this right now. This shit is I've been craving this. I haven't had it in a long time.
Wait, I didn't quite see the bottle. Could you tell us what it is, Drew?
Oh my god.
What I'm holding right now?
What are you holding right now?
So this is Drew Jacobs Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine. It is absolutely amazing. You want to talk about flavor saver? This is the flavor daddy, boy. It's gonna hit you like 1, 2, 3. You're gonna be down for the count. This is good stuff. One shot is all it takes, and you're gonna be feeling all warm and fuzzy. It's perfect for the Christmas season. So
When you want to forget your relatives and go to sleep faster,
Listen,
so Santa
you
comes.
gotta see
know,
the
that's-
in-laws. If you gotta see the in-laws, get yourself some Drew Jacobs Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine.
and you can kick them right in their country caramel. That's
Hell yeah. Right in their country ass. That's what I'm talking about. Who's in here? I gotta see.
We've had
Okay.
Ashley asking some questions. Ashley,
I can't see the
Wonderful.
chat. Sorry, Ashley.
Ashley wants to try some moonshine. How can she
Yeah,
get
she
some
wants to try.
moonshine?
Drew, I want to try. Well, it will be available very soon. I'm working on getting it online. I know I keep making plugs on it. It's not even available.
You're
Like,
building that hype, man.
single
But you gotta get the people excited.
We'll have to make a beer and throw like a shot of the moonshine in or something.
Oh, hey, can we make a stout with it? A caramel stout? Can you put that in beer?
Stout.
No, that's illegal.
Well,
yeah. No, but I bet you if you did like a coffee stout, something that had some good robust coffee flavor, and then tossed a shot of that kicking country caramel right in there, that'd probably be tasty. A shot of that.
You're damn right it would. You're goddamn right.
Do something like oaked or something or whatnot too, and like have it set in the moonshine.
Did you guys see this?
Was it a mixer that you made? Where were you just taking a sip of? That wasn't a whole glass of that shit, was it?
No, that's an old fashioned.
Okay.
Oh, I love me some old fashioned.
They're good.
Don't. No, this I just take right from the bottle, dude. I'll do it
I
again.
mean, that label's nice. It's severely lacking any wolves or lions, but you know.
Hold on.
I'll take it for what it is.
But it's got a moon. Look, it's got a full
No,
It
moon.
does have a moon.
We need a 3 Drew moon shirt. That's
Triple Drew moon.
yeah.
I'm
Make it
afraid-
happen, Travis.
If you see, there's like, oh shit, where's the camera? God damn it. There's like smoke on the label there going up in the sky because they're making the moonshine in the mountains. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you went to Tennessee to make this, and they took such a detailed photo of you brewing in the distance.
No, I didn't go there.
Don't be deceived.
No, I didn't make this at all, dude. I did a taste testing though. That was cool. They said, which one you like? I said, which one don't I like? You know, I mean, it's all good. The Kickin' Country Caramel, that just took the cake right there, man. It was good. I wanted to do a butter pecan, like pecan pie type moonshine because it's like my favorite pie. And
I'm with you.
it was not. I mean, it was good. It was good, but it wasn't as good as the caramel. And I'm not really a caramel guy, but I'm a caramel guy now, man. Whatever that
sounds
is.
good.
Well, it's like Woodford Reserve, right? You know, I would say it's very caramely and oaky, right? I think it's pretty solid. And so, how would you compare it to Woodford?
Are you talking about my moonshine?
Yeah,
That's like a different.
I mean, it's nowhere near Woodford, dude. It's not even in the
Yeah,
same.
It's not
not
a
even in the
bourbon.
same game.
Not barrel
Yeah,
age or anything.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm drinking. I made an old fashioned with some just Elijah Craig.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. That's a good old standby.
No, it was good. It was good. But this, I mean, it's like more of a flavor. I mean, it's 35%. I mean, which for a flavored moonshine is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I could have made.
I'd prefer it to
stronger.
be at that ABV. No, I wouldn't want it. I don't think.
No, you get much
Well,
higher than that. It's gonna get hot.
Yeah.
I know that most people aren't me, right? Like I'm like, give me more bang for my buck. Like I want the hot, like give me the hot shit, you know. But like I realize, like I said, everybody's not me. But honestly, man, this shit's good. When they sent us the sample bottles, it was vanilla, it was the butter pecan, and it was a caramel. And my girlfriend, she's at work all day. She comes home. Her bags aren't even down yet. I was like, babe, I got 3 shots for you lined up. So you got to try 1, 2, 3. You got to tell me your favorite one. And she's like, oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I was like, no, take the shots. And so she downed the shots. Obviously, she tasted them first.
Like a stoplight? No.
And she goes to take, she's like, she chose the caramel, goes to take a shower. And she's like calling me, like telling me to go in. And I go in. She's like, I am like drunk. So it's got a kick to it, man. And that is why they call it Drew Jacobs Kickin' Country Caramel, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be available. It's going to be available soon.
Excited for it. Christmas is coming early.
Yes, sir. I mean, your bottle might not get there, but I got one.
I feel like we should take you, Drew, with this product and like do like a QVC commercial style with you.
Actually,
Oh, can we make it like those Ryan Reynolds commercials?
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
I love his I can't remember the name of the company. It's like Mountain.
No, yeah, it's phone. Is it Mint Mobile?
Well, he has that one too, but he has a marketing.
Oh,
company.
Aviation Gin.
And a marketing
Yeah.
company where he makes the
Yeah.
commercials. But yeah.
I think that would be hilarious. Honestly, a good commercial with this, because I met with the suppliers today, this morning, went out, I took them out to breakfast, and we just talked about the whole, I mean, they have so many plans. And like, I was pretty overwhelmed about like how much information they were giving me all at once. I don't think my mind could take it all. I was like, take the key points here. We're going to run with that, because there's no way I'm going to be able to remember all this stuff, and we'll just cross that bridge when the time comes. But like, they want to do like a whole tour with this stuff, going around doing like signings and stuff. And I said, well, man, we have 1,200 bottles. That's a lot, ain't it? And they looked at me and they're like, no,
Nope.
dude, this stuff's going to go so fast. So I'm just going to keep building the hype. That way, I mean, I would love it just to be sold out in like 24 hours. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know.
As long as they're online sales, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
well, I can't sell them myself. It's the store that's going to sell them. But
Right.
Tiny, the distiller down in Piney Flats, he's actually looking at getting a whole nother, what do they call it? Another still, just to make this. So,
Nice.
yeah,
Awesome, man.
So hopefully it goes well.
I do hope so. Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey,
It's like, man, this is a lot of pressure.
cheers.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
I promise this is hard seltzer. Cheers.
If not, it better be straight vodka.
I
Mhm.
really wish that it would have been water at that point.
I know.
Drew Jacobs Vivacious Vodka. There you go.
It's
There's your
left over
next
from
one.
it's from the last episode you were on.
You had me at bourbon.
I'm saying I'm digging the flannel over the tank top.
Yeah, you want me to take it off?
Oh, there you go. Show us the guns.
That is a very Jordan look.
Yeah, well, I worked out this today. I was like, well, what can I do to make myself look more classy? So I threw on jeans and I threw on a flannel, and I was like, this works. And honestly, it's kind of a whole little, it's kind of like it's a whole little vibe going on.
There are buttons on the flannel, so it's dressy, right?
Yeah, and it's got a collar on.
Yeah, it's got a collar.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's formal, but I like the party.
There's like a little pocket
Yeah.
for your kerchief that you can put in there.
Yeah, I got this, right?
Relaxed.
Country business.
Yeah.
Country business. Country kicking business.
That's right.
Kicking country.
Oh, she screwed it up. Kicking Country Caramel.
Wait, show us the label again.
Hey, everybody, it's Drew Jacobs here. Just wanted to hop on. Let you guys know that my new Kickin' Country Caramel is going to be available this.
How many times do you practice that?
It's not even practice. I've just done it. I mean, I go live a lot. Like, everything I do is like, and Travis and I were actually talking about that. Was that today, Travis? Like being real in your videos and stuff. And
I think it was over the weekend.
it was either yesterday or it was today, but it was within the last 24 hours.
Wait, is today Monday?
Yeah.
Today's Monday, isn't it?
We stream on Tuesdays.
Jordan, you're on your podcast
Okay.
on Monday.
Right.
Every time you
Where am I?
What day
When you're
is it?
concerned about the day. Oh yeah, drink. Definitely one of those.
Hey, you
I'm
guys
a-
got to figure out how to link my Facebook page and bring me in here, because there'd be a lot more people in here.
There's got to be a way we can do a pass through.
That's what I'm saying. We got to figure that out. If there's a way, like, I like if I have to sign in and then go and join in. I don't know, but you know, it would definitely. Yeah, I mean, it would help. It would help you guys out and liven. The comment section up for sure. I mean, if you guys see my damn comment section, sometimes people get mad at me. There's fights that get started in those comment sections, and I'm like, guys, you got to chill the hell out.
Now I'm gonna tune in.
Yeah, you should tune in, man.
You don't have Casey.
I watch your guys' stuff.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Do you do sports betting like in your comment section or anything like that? Like,
sports betting on who wins the fight.
Yeah.
Running
Yeah.
squares on the
Yeah,
Drew Jacobs comment
you know
section.
who wins. You know who wins the fight? This guy. This guy wins the fight.
All right.
I'll tell people all the time. I'm like, listen, but like somebody will start shit with me on there. So I don't see a lot
Drew.
of comments.
Drew.
Yeah.
You got steaks on still, don't you?
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta go pro that meat, man. I got like 6 steaks on the grill.
It's
It's
been
all
like
for
10
me.
minutes.
Where's that meat?
Yeah, all for me. Well, are you guys hopping off or are you staying on?
No, we'll be here. At least I
Yeah.
think so.
We're
I'll-
chilling.
I'm
think we're
I'm
good.
chilling. I just filled up my glass, so
All right. Well, I'm not even gonna turn this off. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go probe the steaks, see where they're at. Maybe I'll give them more of a smoky flavor. I don't know. We'll see.
speak to him gently first.
Nice, gentle.
Sing to him.
I'll bring him back in.
Hey, the log.
Give him a love ballad or two.
Yeah.
Well, that's a surprise. I didn't expect Mr. Jacobs to be here.
So Gump.
Long shit.
I just cracked more. Yeah, see,
I
this is
would
what he's
drink
talking
it.
about.
I would drink it again.
Yeah, Seagump's good. I would definitely drink that again. I think a round 2, but this time we film it. And I think having the whole experience live as well, I think it'd be really good for the community, but kind of seeing what it's all about. I think a lot of people drink beer, they enjoy beer, but they see how it's actually made. And there's a little bit of an art form to it. I would say between you, Jason, and Jordan, you guys are definitely artists in your own craft. And I think it's something that's interesting to see. I don't think people see the inner workings of that. Some could find it boring, I'm sure, but just like anything, it's like cooking though, right?
It is.
There's art to
It's,
it.
COVID kind of fucked it up in 2019. In 2019, one thing I wanted to do was invite people over from the like Kalamazoo beer enthusiasts community that maybe weren't brewers, but just people that I knew that like, were really into craft beer and stuff, and be like, come over and like brew a beer with me on Learn How to Homebrew Day. And COVID was well and good happening at that point, and that ended up not really being able to be a thing. But maybe next year we can set up more of like a formal event where it's not just like come over to Brian's house. Maybe it's like come over and brew with like these 3 guys, and like we have a potluck, and we also like brew a couple beers, and we can wander around and talk to people, and I don't know. I would like for it to be a bigger thing than it is right now. The majority of the Learn How to Homebrew events are hosted by breweries, for good reason. They usually have the room, they're neutral meeting spaces, things like that. But
that a lot of breweries have been started by home brewers.
True, all of them, right? Pretty much. I mean,
basically.
with the exception of the people that you throw lots of money at a brewery and hire somebody from the outside, like
Right.
and this is nothing against Latitude 42, but like Latitude 42 or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. So I want to try for that next year. So I think that would be a lot of fun. That's what I want to do. Like I don't want to own a brewery. I want to teach people how to make good beer.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
Budweiser came from space. Yeah, so
What?
What do we call it? I think we should put a name to it. And, it's not at a brewery, right?
Interesting.
It's not like a brewing learning, but maybe we call it a brewery clinic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something fun. Maybe that's
A beer workshop.
A beer workshop. That's probably a little bit better. Right?
Masterclass.
Beer
Yeah, there we
masterclass.
are. There's the buzzword.
I think that's what we need. So, how's your meat?
Oh, I think he said mead.
No,
He said meat.
Meat.
That's why I didn't answer. I'm like, when I'm on here, we don't talk about meat. We talk about mead. The meat's good. So I tried 2 different things. I just went to Kroger because Country Style Marketplace, which is like good stuff, they were closed down. It was like 6 o'clock and they were closed. So I was pretty pissed off about that. So I just decided to go to Kroger, and I picked up some nice fillets that I could just season myself, and then also a cheap filet mignon type thing that was already like seasoned in a package. And I was like, whatever, like, because pellets are kind of expensive, and to smoke something, it costs money.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
when I smoke something, I like to really load the smoker up and just try a bunch of different things.
Absolutely.
And so, I just tried a little bit of the cheap stuff because I was like, man, this looks like it. So I opened it and I was like, this smells like jerky. And I smoked it. I couldn't see anything because it's so dark outside. I bring it inside and I look at it. I'm like, this looks like jerky. But I mean, it's really thick. Like it tasted great. I ripped it apart to see how it was on the inside, and it looked awesome. So then I tasted it and I was like, shit, this is fucking good. But the other ones, they are not completely done yet. I still have to sear them, but I'm not going to sear those ones. Those are just going to be like steak and eggs tomorrow. But the cheap stuff, fry it in a pan and I'm good to go. The smoke, actually, I don't know though. Smoking might have helped it. I should have saved one and just cooked it in a pan, seen which one was better. So I like to try and, so you guys have your beer, I have my meat. I like to try to experiment with different things.
I've been getting into that a bit too.
With Brian's beer, what was that weird brew you always joke about? The sandwich, the au jus or something.
Au juice. The New England style,
a roast beef thing, man.
Yeah. Like a roast beef beer. Yeah.
A roast beef New England IPA.
Yes, exactly.
I think you execute it well if it was like it had a smoky taste to it.
That'd be Jason's favorite.
Tim, you know this is recorded, right, man?
I do experiment.
And we know you answer the kids.
Quote end quote.
Tim, we'll have you on for the after party, and you can explain more.
Yeah, for sure. We'd love to hear all about how you experiment with meat and how you like to smoke meat.
Rachel has a good question.
I was thinking about that too, honestly, Rachel, watering it down a little bit with more cider or something to kind of balance out that lavender.
So I did that. So I did I initially like filled my glass up only about halfway, and what did I say, like a quarter teaspoon or whatever? That's just far too much for a single glass. I want to say the sweetness was great, but yeah, I do think that maybe steeping some lavender flower in it, and then maybe back sweetening, because my cider's pretty dry. So back sweetening is going to be fine. So maybe back sweetening with maple syrup, and then maybe steeping with some lavender flower, which I don't have on hand. I have lavender syrup just because it was something that I wanted to experiment with, and it was like half off on Amazon, so I just bought it. But yeah, no, I think that would be good. Thoughts, Brian?
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I can't remember who it was. I thought it was you. Somebody was going to try to back sweeten something that they had with maple syrup, and it sounded really good, and it ended up being not good. I don't know if it was Jason then or if it was somebody else. I don't really remember, but I don't know. I think that maple syrup, even in a stabilized, beer, is hard to. It's hard to do. It's hard to make that maple flavor come out.
People don't realize how, like, for how robust of a flavor it is. It's super delicate.
Once it blends in, the sweetness is there, but that maple flavor doesn't carry nearly the way that. Well, I don't know a lot of sugars that carry when it's all spread out like that.
This is, I guess, a point for home brewing or brewing education. From what I've gathered, at least, most things that are maple flavored are using fenugreek rather than actual maple syrup. So fenugreek is a plant, mind you. It's like, as far as I know, it's kind of like an oregano, but they add that to their beer at various points, or cider, to impart that maple flavor. So a lot of things aren't actually flavored with real maple syrup, just because that it's too delicate. It ferments out. You're not going to get the flavors.
Yeah, 100%. So you need that sweetness, plus you need something like fenugreek or an extract or something like that.
Mhm.
Do you need sweet?
You do need sweet. You still need sweet. How sweet is that? How sweet is that, Drew?
You should try.
In fact, somebody left a comment.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh,
That's crazy. Also, we have like 19 people in here now. Let's do it.
22.
Well,
Take a
hold on.
shot.
Oh, well, hold on. Do the people in the comments want me to take a poll of the Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine? Ask
All right,
everybody in the comments if you're in here. Just say yes, no, yes, no. I got the comments section right here in front of me.
I am a big fan of an 8-ounce pull personally for Drew Jacobs. That's what I'm
Yeah.
voting for.
All right.
Yeah, Rachel says yes. We got
Rachel
one.
says yes. Michigan Brews. Yes.
So,
So
Drew,
far, it's everybody that's in here except for Rachel. Travis. Well, don't worry, because I'm gonna do it.
It's just another Monday night.
Drew,
Yeah,
I want to see your magnificent Drew's maple shine, and I'll add it to some Michigan Brew cider.
ooh.
What'd you
Jordan,
say?
we'll tell you guys. I mean, when we get back, apparently we'll have a
Maple
bottle if Drew remembers.
Yeah, maple. Yeah,
Oh,
get yourself a
no,
maple
already-
shine.
it's already in my truck.
Hey, put Travis's
coming.
pillow in your truck too.
Oh yeah, put that
It's-
pillow back
hey.
there too.
I don't know if it's illegal to be carrying that much alcohol in my truck, but
Just to
I'll
be
just
cross
tell them,
country
I'm like,
borders.
hey, I don't know, I'm getting married or something.
Travis,
Or
that
no, I'll just
pillow
say
might
I'm
have an extra
cases
hole
on
in
the
it.
bottle.
Was this an exclusive? Did you say you're getting married? Exclusive?
No,
No, that'd be cool though. That would be cool.
25 people think you're getting married.
Oh, there's 27 people in here. So you know what's happening right now, guys? What's happening is I commented on this video from my Facebook page, and that's so I shared it. Nothing really happened. I commented, and now more people are starting to come in here because comments.
I like the analytical side that's going
Oh,
on there, Drew.
You gotta
That's
be,
good.
buddy. You gotta be. That's where it's at. The comments. Your followers get notified when you comment on stuff, so you can't really respond to every comment. It's just not feasible anymore. Or else I would. Because
You're just not trying hard enough. Yeah.
Oh.
Because it becomes spammy. It becomes spammy and goes, yes. Everybody goes, screw this guy. I'm gonna unfollow him. So all right, there's people in here.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
gonna do a
Candace,
poll of,
Kelly, Corey.
What is this, Jordan?
That is Drew's Kickin' Country Caramel Moonshine.
Brian, what is this?
KCC. We're KCC. The kicking caramel.
Oh, wait, I know
Kicking.
Ripjaw, what is this?
it's Drew Jacobs. Take a pull from Drew Jacobs. Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine.
There we
Comes
go.
out-
yeah.
Travis, I feel like you had a hand in this.
I just read his comment. I just read his comment again. I was being sly.
Well, you did your homework.
I scrolled
And
up.
I'm sitting here with a 32-inch screen with the chat like right on the side here. I could have done the same thing, but I'm
Woo! Wait, you guys didn't drink with me.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I'm out of beer.
All I got is some seltzer. We'll do it.
Well, that's fine. Sam's here. You can go get another one.
So I feel like now that we got kind of we have a whole posse here. We have to kind of do a little bit of a round robin here with some kind of questions. So obviously people know that we did your guys' intro for say
Should we split a sea gump?
totally bring the sea gump on.
Oh, yeah.
More sea gump. So
Hey,
we did
hold
your
on,
guys-
Travis. Can I talk to the followers of mine that are actually in here right now, real quick?
We'll let you hijack the call.
Go
a
for it.
second.
It's literally just going to take 30 seconds. So everybody who's in here who follows me, I just want to let you know these are friends of mine, Michigan Brews, amazing guys. This is all about craft beer, and that's pretty much what we're talking about. And literally, we're all friends. We all hang out. We all know each other. So it's just a deeper dive into, I guess, my life and Travis and Sam's life as well. They're on this side, right?
Yep.
I got to point that way, which is not what my screen says, but it's okay. I'll point that way. So Travis and Sam, who film all of my music videos, absolutely amazing. They do a great job, and they filmed God's Country, which has been an absolute smash. So guys, sorry, go on with what you were saying. I just want to let everybody know that way they don't just like hop on out of here. I want them to hang out with us, and be part of the conversation.
Thank you, Drew.
Give it a second.
Yeah. So
Travis,
cheers to that. Thank you. A little foamy.
Wow,
There, Sam.
what happened with
That's 'cause I started
Sam?
mine. It's because I
It's really shameful.
It was
taste it at all. I didn't really
no.
care.
That's how it pours out of the tap. I carbonated it Brian style. So
Mine's a lot better, but it still
Did you special carbonate mine? Because like mine's been fine.
no, you're just a talented
We
pourer.
literally just opened the cap
Oh,
and then for
okay.
like 5 days.
The
and we
first
sealed
bottle, my first bottle wasn't like that,
it. Yeah.
but the second bottle was.
oh, Corey's in here. Hey, Corey.
So we talked a little bit on the last episode about what we're thankful for. The holidays is coming up. You know, I think that was a really good topic of discussion. I think from the last call. We lose Brian.
No, he's stepping off for a second.
He's
FDA.
Good.
refilling.
Keep going. He'll be
He's
back.
refilling. So I think with all the things that's coming up with the holidays, what are the plans for Michigan Brews for the next month? And you guys have any exciting shows coming up?
Oh, I would have to take a look at what our I was trying to pull up our schedule. I'm probably not the best person to ask about that because I don't fully know. I don't even know if I'm going to be on the show every night. Oh, you're giving me some clues, Drew?
Wait.
Kicking country caramel.
Oh, that's crazy. We're doing an episode. You didn't know it yet. We're doing an episode of you guys tasting the Kicking Country Caramel.
Oh yeah, we could have you guys do a taster episode,
No, that sounds great.
and we could
So-
go over a recipe to go.
Is
with
there
that.
a way we can do an episode through my Facebook? Through the same site kind of thing, invite you guys in. Michigan Brews, you shared your page. I don't know. We can figure it
Possibly.
out.
We'll figure
Yeah,
it
we
out.
can figure it out. We'll talk. We'll talk after the show. We'll see if we
I
what we
think
can
I
get
think
worked
that
out.
would be a great idea.
No, I agree 100%. All right, this is I'm assuming since we're in December, something you're looking at releasing before Christmas.
I would have released it yesterday if I could.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting on them, waiting for it to be available online, and I'm
Brian, your camera's on.
buddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
no, he put himself in. So you're waiting on your distributor to release the hounds, if you will.
Yep. Just now, it's not like they're being slow. They have been incredibly fast with everything, like remarkably fast and unbelievably fast. So they have all. They just got back into town on Saturday morning, in three in the morning. They got all the cases of all the cases that they could take. I know that there's 100 of them, which is 1,200 bottles. But I have 5 cases myself. So, do the math. I don't know. I have a calculator, so I don't do that anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'm waiting on them. I'm waiting on them to take it to the warehouse tomorrow. They're going to put it online, and then I'm going to be able to link everybody right to their site, and they can just get it instantly.
So we're thinking, I guess to answer one of your fans' questions, we're thinking tentatively probably before New Year's.
Yeah, even if it was up within, I don't know, maybe 2 days, maybe it would. I mean, well, what's 2 days? Is that the 8th?
Yeah, that'd be the 8th. Yep.
Okay, so my mom's birthday. So it would probably
Happy birthday, Mama Jacobs.
Yes, happy birthday, Mom. It would come before Christmas, but I don't know how realistic it is to get it up on that site because if it's on the site, it's dude, liquor is a whole nother world. Like it is crazy, and everything is just.
Well, yeah, you're getting into controlled substances, man.
It is.
You're turning into a drug dealer.
Oh. You had me at Drew Jacobs.
I mean, speaking of drug makers,
well, alcohol's a drug.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong.
It is. Yeah,
He's not wrong. Oh,
same
Mom, I
as
hope
things
I'm
like
proud.
caffeine and everything. A number of other things we have in the household. So not
Well,
that that's a taboo word.
I have a coffee too. So
See, there we go. I was saying earlier, You make yourself a coffee stout. Use the Drew Jacobs coffee in the coffee stout. Spike it with the Kickin' Country Caramel. There we go.
That's a game changer.
Have yourself a mouth of Drew. That's
Wow.
A little Drew in your mouth.
Never let anybody down.
Never gonna give you up.
I'll let the comments handle that.
yeah.
Whatever.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Jesus. Little what? What did Sam? What did you say? Fill your mouth with Drew.
I said a little Drew in your mouth.
Oh, I thought you said fill your mouth with Drew.
I think that's what you said, actually.
I don't know.
I
You can-
George
I'll
said
listen to it later.
a little Drew in your
I
mouth.
wish we could do an instant replay.
Hey,
yeah.
there you go, Drew. There's the slogan for your next bottle of liquor.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Yeah,
Is people would buy it depending on how we promote it. Like we could just do fill your mouth with Drew.
That's it. That's all. Cut that.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's roll. That's it.
Wrap it.
That's a wrap. I mean, shit.
Oh,
I mean,
Jesus.
there's got. Is anybody? Yeah, somebody. Candace said that's what she said. Uppers and downers. Yeah, you got the caffeine, and you got the liquor.
And
Liquor, hardly know her. Sorry, I don't know why I just said that to myself.
So I will
no, you
say,
said it to us and all the viewers. That's
on the Sea Gump. So I went back and forth. I had Sea Gump, and then I had the Stone Never Ending
Sam,
Haze.
Sam, we have new viewers. Can you guys tell them what the Sea Gump is?
Oh yeah, Brian,
Yeah.
do you want to?
So Brian helped engineer this monster. But
Brian, you're muted.
Brian talk.
Hold on. He's muted.
Whoops.
There we go.
My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
let everybody know what Sea Gump is, man. This crazy beer.
So many moons ago, in a place far, far away, Sam and Travis helped create a name of a beer that also included shrimp. For some reason that we still don't know to this day. And we
She
thought
was
that
inspired by Travis.
yeah,
Fire.
we said fuck it, and we would create a recipe for this beer. Except we learned on the day of the brew that creating beer with shrimp was not a good idea.
Terrible
So
idea.
Awful.
so we nixed the shrimp, but made the coconut panko beer anyway, and that's what we're drinking today. That's technically what the show today is about. Sea Gump IPA. That's not what this is. This is a fucking seltzer, even though it looks like shit. But
Here's
Let's
the
Mountain
Sea
Dew.
Gump.
So you know when you're walking through a city
IPA.
and you end up walking over one of those like manhole covers that is just outputting gas and it smells like death.
Yeah, it smells like shit.
That's what dry shrimp beer tastes like.
It was like the worst lake water you've ever had.
Yeah.
Plus that.
Yeah.
And then it would get stuck in your teeth.
It's like underwater, or it's like undercity New York steam. When we went to New York and shot your, Lake Woe video, Drew, and we walked over the
I've been
manhole
there for
cover.
3 months, dude. I know what you're talking about. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
It's terrible there.
Smells
yeah.
like the undercity like scum. It was bad. Like
that with lake
Yeah.
water, and then it's just like stuck in your mouth. It's just gross.
That's
So
not
that-
what you're saving for me, is it?
No.
delicious.
So what we have is not a shrimp beer, it's shrimp tickled. So we just dangled a shrimp in it a little bit in there, you
It's
know.
tickled.
So
It's
just to
tickled.
say that we put shrimp in it, but it
Why
was
didn't
not
you just put at least one shrimp in it and just
because that
it
would be
would've-
too much.
It would have.
really?
It was
I
bad.
I do
You know
not
what?
gag easily, but I
You didn't
took
think
a
about
sip.
maybe like cutting it
out of
up a
that.
little bit and then throwing a little piece in there and just seeing.
You know what? I
We'll
think
show
just
you,
for
we'll
his
show you.
experience,
Do you
send
guys
him a
have
bottle
some?
with a shrimp in it.
We're going to see Drew Friday. So
Well,
I know Jason.
I don't
has
want to
some.
listen. I don't want to die. I got a 3-hour drive home.
You're not gonna
Well,
die.
no.
I don't want to. I
And
don't
you
want
would
to.
shrimp home.
Kicking country shrimp caramel.
I don't want.
There we-
I don't want. I don't. I'm
Caramelized
not gonna lie. I don't
chicken
want to.
and
I don't
country.
want to shit my pants. So, it's not
there-
something I want.
There's
Yes.
no shrimp in the beer. It was
Yes, Rachel, thank you. Like a
each
worm in a
beer should
tequila
have a
bottle.
shrimp.
Each beer
There's
has
a big difference between beer and tequila. Beer and tequila are not the same.
I think I do think
True.
I want to get Drew's opinion. So if we can get Travis and Sam, if we can get you some of the dried shrimp and just let it sit there, just dry shrimp it for like 20 minutes
Well,
like we did. And then
We'll actually refilm a music video, a classic of Drew's, of him doing the tasting live, and then we'll edit it all together, and it'll be like, are you gonna kiss me shrimp style?
yeah.
I mean,
Or like what?
are you going to sit me? I don't know. We can get creative.
We'll do a
Yeah,
we'll
you
do
can
a
get it,
montage of
Be a completely different meaning to like whoa.
Well, as long as it promotes the Drew Jacobs Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine that's coming out this month. I hope everybody in here is ready. It's going to taste delicious. I hope you guys know I'm going to plug this as much as possible. I'm literally going to be plugging this on yours more than I would mine.
I just don't know
Let's do this.
We'll
Every
follow.
time he plugs it, let's toss another shrimp in that beer for him.
Oh,
Well, every time he plugs it, it's another bottle that he owes us for marketing costs, right? Like or something. Well, I really love Candace's idea though. Like, just put a gummy shrimp in the bottle, right? Like, I like
That's
that. I can
actually-
dig that. I
that's
can
actually
deal with that. Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thanks, Candace. Good
Yeah.
idea.
That's yeah.
But
good
it's going to get all
idea.
swollen and shit.
Oh, it will.
A swollen
Maybe
shrimp.
maybe you start it really small then though, so it swells to like a regular sized shrimp.
So-
It's gonna take some some testing.
Maybe you put a raw shrimp in it.
Dude, I
It'll
don't know
it'll
if that's
become
gonna
cooked.
be better. I don't
A
think
raw
that's
shrimp?
gonna be
It'll become cooked.
Wow.
You
better.
know?
I think you got to be over
You put it in
50%
oil.
alcohol for that.
There's like a pH thing that
I'm
like
sure there's
is
science
involved
involved.
too.
Yeah.
The beakers.
I'm
and
sure
a-
there's science involved in it.
Thanks,
I
man.
tell you what, I'll try the shrimp beer. I'm not excited about it. I'm not.
Well, this beer,
That
that's-
beer
that's,
is
that,
not
that's
shrimp.
shrimp caressed, is great. This is good. The 20-minute steeped shrimp abomination that we had while we were brewing this, it was like licking river bottom.
Why didn't you guys put
not
like a
good.
ramen noodle packet in it? The flavoring.
We talked about it.
We might do that for the au jus.
Dude, no,
beer.
okay, so he's onto something here. Brian, hear me out. Gozas are salted. What if we did like a shrimp ramen goza?
Yep.
Is
Sure.
that gonna be like version 2 of this whole process?
Come on.
Yeah.
There's a
Sure.
reason why they put those things in packets. It's
We
not
gotta
real
we gotta
shrimp.
get sponsored by somebody who makes beverage lines because our shit's gonna get wrecked. We
Drew
keep going
Jacobs.
down this road.
Beef wrap
And
tail.
wait, who are we now sponsored by? What was that?
Oh,
Casey?
Wait, is this
Sponsored by Drew
Yes, this
Jacobs
is
Kicking Country
sponsorship.
are we
Caramel.
sponsored?
You figure out how to get your show on my channel. Yeah, you're fucking sponsored, buddy. Let's go.
Thank you, honey. Shayna says we need to brew it at somebody else's house next time.
We volunteer as tribute.
Thanks, Shane. We'll put it at our place. Drew will be there. We'll be
You're-
live.
Your beer lines too.
Honestly, here it is. I have the ultimate
No,
idea. Hold
we
on.
have to replace our beer lines all the time because of someone here, so that's totally fine.
Parker.
Parker's.
Yeah, Parker. Parker's the reason.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
I go touches me again. He's not even there to defend himself in that one. So yeah, Sea Gump I think was a success. As strange as it
Oh,
was
yeah.
to recommend such a like an offshoot beer. So for everybody on the live stream, we made a shrimp inspired coconut IPA. and we decided the shrimp was too nasty to actually make. So it was generously dipped or tickled
Tickled in the word.
to be able to make this beer what it is now. And honestly, if you guys like New England IPAs, which is kind of like a hazy, kind of a citrusy, kind of tastes like a, I don't know, kind of like an orange, right?
So
little orangey kind of flavor. I think you guys would all like it. So it's really, really tasty.
yeah, it's okay. So if you compare it to like the Stone Never Ending Haze IPA, I started with this, then I switched to Sea Gump, and then I went back to this, and now I'm back to Sea Gump. Sea Gump makes the haze like nothing. This was a lot thicker, a lot more citrusy.
Crispy.
I actually like this better. Not that this I did not like. I actually really did like this hazy IPA. Like it's, I don't know, middle of the road. But the Sea Gump was a great follow up. And once I drank this, like I kind of wanted to stay at this level. I didn't want to go later.
So that's
I did not expect.
That's an interesting point, though. Like I find a lot of hazy IPAs seem to be a little bit too, what's the right word for it? Like acidic.
Grassy or acidic?
Acidic. Like to me, like, you know, like I think of reflux with acidic. It's just like almost you can't have a lot. Like,
sure.
I don't get that.
I get that sometimes with hazy IPA.
Yeah, but not this one. Like typically other ones you'll have it and you'll get through one of them. You're like, okay, maybe I'll back down. It's like sours too. The same thing for me. I can't have a lot of sour beers. They typically would do something like that. So
did you say grassy?
Grassy? Yes, what you said. Yep.
Is that a thing?
It
Yeah,
is a thing.
We'll have to do a like a 101 on beer tasting and have Drew.
No, I know. So Hannah used to call. She didn't like M43 because it tasted like grass.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So sometimes in beers that are heavily hopped, like M43, you'll have too much crap in the
I
bottle.
told her she was crazy.
But so like the actual like hop material will still be in the bottle, and you'll drink it, and it tastes like vegetal matter, like grass. It tastes like you're chewing on green stuff.
Well, I guess she knew what she was talking about.
It's funny how-
sometimes it can't, but everybody has different levels of being able to perceive these things. I suck at perceiving most things, but I'm really good at perceiving plasticky flavors in beer.
Which is good.
Jordan, who just bounced, is really good at being able to perceive acetaldehyde, which tastes like green apple flavor in beer. So yeah, everybody has their strengths and weaknesses and stuff, and I get a flavor out of Bell's Oberon just in cans for some reason that tastes kind of meaty to me. But yeah,
Not to change the subject.
go
Did
for
you
it.
guys see the hop slams? Unless it was fake, is it coming out in the big
16-ounce cans? 16-ounce cans.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
I'm
Yep.
gonna die.
Yep. I know.
I'm gonna die,
16 ounce
Brian.
can.
I think they're doing them 16-ounce cans, but 4-packs, right? That's how they usually do it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it would be like an M43, which would make, I mean, hell, makes sense. Go ahead and put the little caps on it, and I mean, it's probably better for them.
So I went on a tour. I think Jordan might have been there too, of Bell's a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I've been on like 3.
So they are adamant that their very least or their beer that they package with the least amount of DO, which is dissolved oxygen,
Okay.
is their 16-ounce cans of Two Hearted. And so oxygen, when dissolved in a beer, ends up eroding like hop flavors. It just makes it taste more like cardboardy. You don't get all the freshness. You don't get all the fun citrusy flavors and shit.
Is that why I don't finish an entire can of Two Hearted?
It could be like
Yeah.
if you
literally
leave it sit out for a while,
tastes
those
like
flavors could
grass.
diminish.
It
It could.
I'll dug down bottles. Don't get me wrong, but I like the bottles, the cans. Like they get the big cans are cheaper. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just grab this and go, and it's just not. It's not as good.
I don't know if I ever asked this, Drew, but not to detract because I'm just coming back. What's your favorite beer?
Hop Slam.
Brew.
We're actually just talking. We're talking about it right now.
Oh, that's what we were. Okay,
Yeah, because
Cool.
it's coming in. Well, not to be confused with Hop Sam.
Not to be
But-
yeah, yeah.
Back in February.
in February, it's gonna be on tap.
Oh, it better
Hop-
be because I gotta have some more Hop Sam. But Hop Slam, yeah, we were talking about how it's coming out in the 16-ounce cans.
Yes. Yep.
Which
Okay,
I think is
shut up.
pretty cool. And honestly, it's my favorite can overall. Like just the green. I don't know whatever they did, man. They just nailed it.
Good
Like
marketing, yeah.
we went to Bell's and I got the hat, I got the shirt. I was-
Yeah.
everything Hop Slam I loaded up on. It was awesome.
Dude, two 16-ounce cans of Hop Slam, man. That's
That's a
That's
night.
it. That's all you
yeah,
need.
that's all you need.
And actually, that's probably more than you need because I'd probably be 2 Hop Slams in. And it's weird because it's only what 10%.
I mean, that's
Only.
pretty high.
Yeah, only. Yeah.
Oh,
You know, this is pulling back from way back in the memory.
4%.
I know 3 of us are friends with him, but we at a party once had a buddy of ours beer bong a Hop Slam.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Mitchell.
Yeah. It was
Sorry.
it was at a LAN party.
Was it our
So
house?
super nerdy. Yeah, at the Ross's place.
So hold on, hey guys, hold on. Tell this story, but for the people in here right now, let them know what a Hop Slam is because there's people who are in here who don't know.
Well,
Like-
let's do this real quick too.
Explain-
I will totally do that, but let's do some math first, real quick, right? So, if a 16-ounce can of 10% beer is equivalent by volume to 4 ounces of a 40% liquid, right?
Yep.
Which is basically what normal vodka is. So it's like taking. Am I doing this right? That can't be right,
40
right?
to 40 to
I mean,
60. It depends. Yeah.
Everybody believed you until you doubted yourself. So
I know, but that's like 4 shots of vodka, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Approximately.
I believe
Well, if a
I
shot is
believe it
1%
because that's
or
what
1
I
ounce.
feel
but-
like after I have 16-ounce, Jesus. Like seriously, no, I think you're right.
Or no, 1 shot of vodka. One.
Nah, dude, I can take a shot of vodka and I feel nothing the whole time.
No, yeah. It's diluted. When you dilute it down, it's the equivalent of 1 shot of 40% vodka.
Okay.
But still, I mean, like, right? I know,
Dude,
I'm fucking like some seltzers in now.
Yeah, I'm totally with you, but I've drank and I am not in the position to do the maths.
I don't care about math. I'm gonna tell everybody right now. Hop Slam, it came in cans, was 6-pack cans. Me and my buddy, we used to stock up on this stuff. We would drink 3 a night. And this is my buddy. We go out to the bar. We'd have we could have like 9 Jaeger bombs in a night. But having 3 Hop Slams, we'd split a 6-pack. Somehow the Hop Slams would hit us harder than going out to the bars and doing like the Jaeger. Like the Hop Slam hits you different. It's from Bell's. They're from
Yep.
Michigan. Travis, Sam, where are they from?
Kalamazoo.
Brian's
Technically
from
Comstock.
Kalamazoo. Brian's the only one from
Kalamazoo.
here.
We'll say Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo is like the Detroit of the West Side. Right? A little more liberal.
Less crime. No, but yeah, so Hop Slam, it's kind of like if you're familiar with beer, you've heard of Two Hearted. It's kind of like Two Hearted, but brewed with honey. So they use honey to help boost that ABV up. You get a little bit more of that sweetness to it. It's a delicious beer. It's a little more on the pricey side, but if you see it, pick yourself up some. If you like IPAs, you won't be disappointed.
No, I mean it's one of those treat yourself beers. You know what I-
Absolutely.
And in 2020, I treated myself a lot with that. 2019, I treated myself a lot early on. Like I think 2018 is when I discovered it. Maybe early 2019, but like I was like, Travis, Sam, you guys introduced me to it because it was Hop Sam, and I was like, what's Hop Sam? You're like, no, Hop Slam is what it is. There's the play on words. So you guys introduced me to it, and absolutely amazing beer. It's my favorite beer. Honestly, I think I need to be a rep for Hop Slam at this point.
I think anything's possible. Wait, you could make Drew Jacobs Hop Slam edition.
Oh, we just include the Drew Jacobs Kid Country Caramel, which is coming out. No.
Just do a show.
Caramel doesn't listen. Hop Slam is perfect. It doesn't need to be touched. It's great.
We'll just have you do like a private show and like CD like signing at Bell's.
Yeah, I think it'd be great.
Hey, you know what? Maybe since Larry's not in anymore, maybe Lion's listening. We can get you,
Yeah.
get you into the brew facility, and get you some samples.
Oh man, I'll tell you
If
what.
you have, that's what Brian was talking about when I first came in. A tour at the Bell's Comstock Brewing Facility. If you haven't ever done it, do it. It's absolutely amazing. You learn so much about the brewing process if that's something that you're interested in. Plus, I believe, now granted they just sold, I don't know if this will change, but they do serve beer along the way too. I think you end up getting like 3 beers along the course. You get to walk into all the production facilities. They have like 18, what is it? Is it 800 barrel fermenters?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, like
They go through,
18.
like 2 floors.
Yeah, two or three floors. These things are
They stick out the
massive.
ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just for Two Hearted.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
because
for the rest of their beers.
Badass.
And
Yeah.
Michigan drinks half of their Two Hearted production, I believe.
We
Like
from
per
what,
volume.
from what they said, I think we go through one of their fermenters every day just in
Yeah.
Michigan.
No, I mean I believe it. I mean it's hometown beer. And your hometown supports you in that sense. So it's like,
Well,
that is a phenomenal beer. If I had to say, if I had to list my top 3 beers, I think I would say, and they're all Michigan. I would say Hop Slam, CBS, and Two Hearted.
CBS. Okay. Yep.
I would say Two Hearted. I love Two Hearted. I can never go wrong with it, which is why I'm very disappointed when I'm drinking it out of a can and I go, Jesus, I don't want this. I just dump it out. It's just not the same. There is a difference.
Two Hearted on tap is really like unrivaled, honestly. Like I think it's delicious.
Agreed.
Two Hearted. Now this is some psychology bullshit here, but feel free to put some up on the bottom. This is psychology bullshit. But like,
Do it, Brian.
there you go, Brian. Get it on there. So long story long, like for some reason I couldn't drink Two Hearted for the longest time in the bottle because it had a gigantic salmon that looked like it was just peeled open on the side. I thought I was drinking salmon guts. Like it's just I couldn't. Psychology bullshit. Love it. So, like, that's the thing. Like I couldn't get on board with drinking out of the bottle, but I love it.
I had
on
the
tap.
same issue though too, like because I did not like craft beer at the time. I didn't like any beer. At the
There's a
time,
lot of
really.
things I love about Bell's,
but yeah,
the decision to put like this really gross looking salmon picture on the side, and I want to reframe this too. The reason I think this is because of Jordan's dad and his salmon gutting.
Wait, shit. Were you there when he was cleaning shit?
There's some deep cuts right here that you're finding out right now. Oh, dude, yeah. So
I don't even remember that shit. That's funny. All right.
So Jordan and I grew up together in high school. I go over to his house. Short side story here. And then your dad's gutting an entire large salmon, like in the actual like trash can that you put out to the road. Not a separate trash can, but the main one.
Now the memory is coming back.
Nothing hardcore.
Just
Just
in the city.
just puts it out there, and there's just salmon guts everywhere as I walk in. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And so like my first impression when I saw like the
Smelled like sea gum.
yeah, like I started liking beer. I was like, man, all I can think of is just salmon guts, like the in between bits. Nope, couldn't do it. But over the years, and you get used to, microbrew became really popular past 2005 and up, where it really exploded. Not to say it wasn't popular when it started. When I made it.
You had it in 2007.
Well, I mean, I've tried it, before that.
Salmon as a fish guts or like
Pretty
Sam
sure you tried
and
it in
guts?
2007.
Right.
Oh,
But long story long,
Sam's
that was
guts?
That was what I took away from it. And so after they changed the label of the beer and they put it on a can, I was like, okay, I can deal with this. But plot twist, to Drew's point, yeah, the can felt like it just got too warm. And for some reason, warm too hard, to me, this doesn't taste as good. I always have to pour it in a glass. If it's in a bottle, it tastes like a bottle. But if it's in a can, it just gets warm quick. So pouring in a glass,
It gets warm so fast.
It does.
Yeah.
No,
So fast.
I'm with you. There's some science to that, whereas like a metal is going to transfer heat quicker. Yeah,
I mean,
glass isn't a solid, so it feels like it, but it's not technically.
One more time.
So,
Did you say glass isn't a solid?
No, it's not. It's not technically a solid.
What is it? Air?
What is it? I want to say it maybe fits in Newtonian fluid. But most glasses. So, like, have you ever been in like a house that has been built like in the 1800s and like hasn't had anything replaced?
Oh no.
No? Okay. Well, if you do that, you go in and you look at the windows.
Yeah.
Like in the windows sit there, the glass at the bottom of the windows is technically thicker than the glass at the top because what happens is that over time, since glass is not necessarily 100% a liquid, it flows down over hundreds of years. So it feels like a liquid. It really does. It shatters like a liquid or like a solid, but it's technically not 100% a solid.
Huh.
So, but that being said, it makes it a better insulator because there's air pockets in here.
Yeah.
My dad produced glass for
wow,
I don't know how many years, but yeah, for a long time. So glass is a better insulator than metal, more or less. So that would make sense. As Travis, to your point, if you pour it into a glass, it doesn't warm up as fast. Boom.
That's
I
I feel like the psychology went to full like dissertation. I can't wait to read the short paper on that one, Jordan.
Yeah, white paper will be coming out with my NFT in a couple weeks.
Oh yes.
Honestly, though, I mean, hey, so you're not Travis. You're not the first person that I've heard say about the fish on the design.
Mm-hmm.
So never once has it hit me that way. Not at all. Maybe but you fished, right?
Yeah. Actually, I caught my. So I fished for a while with my family and my parents and my father. But I've never went salmon fishing. So actually, Jordan took me salmon fishing for the first time here in September.
So that's what did it. You took it way too literally, man.
Steelhead with Jordan.
I did steelhead. Yeah. Well, I didn't really. I mean, I was participating lightly.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, but after that point, like, I didn't think that way. But I'm talking like this was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. This is a while ago that I felt this way about the fish guts because it was so fresh. And
his experience was from when we were in high school, which was hard. Sorry to hit you on that, but at this point, that's like 20 years ago. That's 2 decades.
Is it 20?
Yeah, we're 35, man. So that had to have been when we were like 15, 16 years old.
When I was young,
man, I just turned 25.
Remember when you were 5, Drew? I was watching Jordan's dad gut fish in a trash can, thinking about good old
Drew, I don't know if you know how outdoorsy you are, but if you ever want to come up salmon fishing with me, just let me know. I'll get you on some shit.
No one else, just Jordan.
No. Chris goes.
You go salmon fishing?
Yes, I do. Yep. I do flies. Travis, like I said, like Travis said, he came up with me. This was his first year up. Usually they say first year up. And as it holds true with just about every other individual that I've had up in the first year, you don't get a fish in the net. I'll put you on fish. You'll have some fun, but you're not experienced. You won't get one in the net.
We'll see.
This guy did.
First
this
year.
Guy had one. First one up, had one in the net.
Travis?
Yes, he did. Yep. Shit was like I put him into an area. Shit was like National Geographic. There were salmon everywhere.
Wow.
It was amazing.
That's awesome.
I kid you not. There was about 50 or 60 fish in a bed of where we were because we happened to go the weekend. That was the main run.
Yep.
And we've never gotten that lucky because we schedule these things out almost like 6 months in advance, right?
Right.
you get lucky. Like you kind of get lucky with some of it, where you're gonna hit the the dog shit pony show, but it worked out. So yeah, it was a total lot of fun. So I'm not gonna take credit that I bagged something that was like it was the only fish in the river and I got it. No, it was a good time. I would say National Geographic, because there's fish jumping like every 3 or 4 minutes. Someone was catching a fish. They're jumping out of water. It was wild, like literally.
I think my last day there, Travis, this was after you left when Chase was up with us. I think I had 28 fish on that day.
Shit. Wow.
On, but not caught.
Yeah, not caught. No, I caught probably half of that. Just because you have that many, and when I'm experienced, I can tell where I hook them. You foul hook a fish, do your best to get them off. If you can tell, I can tell. So if I had them in the dorsal and the tail or something like that, I'd just pull it off. But yeah, I won't get too far into that. But Drew, I did want to extend that to you. If it's something that you're interested in, just get a hold of me. I'll get a hold of you, something like that.
No, not at all. Thank you, though.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding. No, that sounds. I would love to. That sounds amazing. I really would. That I'd love any kind of trip like that, and just to be there is just. I mean, when you have an opportunity to go out and do something, I mean, where do you guys go?
We go up to the Pierre Marquette River in Baldwin, around Baldwin, Michigan. So we go out there 6 a.m. or so. You're miles away from everything. There's smoke rising off the river. It's
exactly
amazing.
That day you take those opportunities because those are memories that last forever.
Absolutely.
And, I don't care if I don't catch anything. Now I just want. Rachel says now I just want some salmon sushi. I almost got sushi today.
Oh my god, sounds
Delicious.
Hold on, I have an idea. Hear me out, guys. Okay, Drew's fishing in the river, right? He's reeling in a big one. All of a sudden, he pulls it out. He's like, "Have you guys had?"
Oh Jesus!
And on that note,
Have you guys had Drew Jacobs Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine?
you guys gotta work
Which is
on your
coming out
better.
late this December.
Yeah, I caught a big one.
You're like, wait, what is this?
Oh, yeah, I caught it. Put it on a hook.
Yeah.
Put it on a stringer. He's got 12 of them. Oh,
Yeah.
on his shoulder.
You guys all seen Happy Gilmore when he catches the Subway sub in his mouth.
Exactly. Oh.
Now that's a hole in one. Yeah.
Honestly, man, I mean, callback like ads like that, I feel like it's just gonna be the money maker for anything. I mean, and honestly, liquor. The beautiful thing about liquor is it sells itself, especially once you have it. And Travis, Sam, you guys are gonna like this. Brian, Jordan, you guys are gonna like this.
We'll get some from
I'm excited to try it. Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll give
We'll
you guys
share with the team.
We're gonna put it on. So when you let the release know, we'll do a release party talking about the drink.
We don't have a channel, but we will.
There's no channel.
Who's Jordan?
You gone?
He'll be back.
Did the FDA snag him?
To be determined.
We need to get more Lavender maple cider.
Tim Smith says, "Give me some with my hat."
Well, Tim, I'll fucking get you your hat, buddy. Come on,
I'm gonna
man.
comment. We got to bring more people in here. What do I say? Something shocking.
Something shocking. Shrimp and a beer. Drew Jacobs will decide.
Shrimp and Drew Jacobs whiskey. What?
Well, some people now I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck?
Why would Drew drink a beer with shrimp in it?
No, I just typed in
Find out
WTF.
more. Find out more at 11.
WTF?
Hey,
Watch it grow, ladies and gentlemen. Watch it grow.
That's
Drew-
what he said.
Drew, I find it fascinating that you like hop slam. Why do you like hop slam so much? You gotta lay it out for us. I mean, I know you don't get into the science of beer. Like you're just a very you see it as it is. But if you're trying to describe the flavor of a hop slam, what is it that you take away?
Honey.
from it?
A lot of honey, man. I also
Honey?
taste a lot of honey in Two Hearted. I don't know if you guys do, but there's a shit ton of honey in Two Hearted.
That's got to come from the malts.
From what I can taste.
Yep.
Excuse me, sorry. But honestly, I think wow, I got a lot clearer once I did that. That was crazy. I don't know, man. I think honestly, you guys, Travis and Sam, you guys are the ones that turned me on to craft beer in the first place. So I think it's because I did the Hop Sam, and then I tried its sister, Hop Slam.
It's prequel.
It's sister.
I'm
Parent.
sorry. It's like a prequel.
The prequel.
So Sam, I loved your sister, and
Wait,
really
what?
just
Trick question. Which one?
Yeah.
I'll mess it up.
Woo, there's a couple of them, so
The hotter
don't
one.
be jealous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sam's
I don't
father
know- I
does
don't
come on
know.
the salmon fishing trips.
Oh, actually,
just
shit, I
FYI.
do know. I met them both. Never mind.
You've met 2 of the 3.
Oh, I'm missing one.
There's a younger one.
Wow.
How young? What?
She'll did oh shoot, does she turn 21 this next year?
What?
I think she turns
I want to be at that
21.
party.
I think Sydney's the youngest sister, and then I have a brother younger than Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know what it is about Hop Slam that I love. I mean, well, okay. No, I'll be honest. I drink one when I'm legal, 21.
Barely legal.
Legal.
Barely legal.
You guys show me Hop Slam, I drink one drink and I'm pretty buzzed. You know, it does the job. I honestly think that's what it was. But then as I grew to love craft beer, I got to enjoy every single like flavor and taste and ingredient, which has sat with me and it's stuck with me through the years. Like I said, the honey, and there's a lot of times when I drink Two Hearted where I'm like, this is like, it tastes like more, there's a lot of honey in this. And I'm telling you guys, I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure there's honey in Two Hearted.
So, okay, so here it is. From your perspective, what do you think is in that beer to make it taste well? I think honey you already called out, but try to name off some ingredients. And I think Brian's going to enlighten us because he's the science nerd.
I'll be right back.
You going to?
Are you talking about Hop Slam?
Oh yeah, Hop Slam. So if
Well,
you could,
I don't know anything, but I mean, it tastes very. I mean, it's Hop Slam. I assume a lot of freaking hops,
right?
but I know there's a shit ton of honey in it too.
Okay, so what else?
I don't know what else.
other
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. You just tell me, Brian. Fucking tell me. You just joined back in. Welcome to the party.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry.
The ingredients in Hop
Brian's
Slam.
like sounds very aggressive right now. We're talking about Hop Slam. What's in Hop Slam? So he was telling me about Hop Slam, and I said I taste a lot of honey with it, like a lot of honey. I also taste a lot of honey sometimes in Two Hearted, and so there's what in Hop Slam, what honey, hops, what else? What other flavors are in there?
So Two Hearted, I'm almost positive does not use honey like Hop Slam does.
Okay, maybe I'm just thinking of Hop Slam then.
Yeah, and even in Hop Slam, they do use honey, but they still use it before fermentation's over. And so
if you were to describe, and I think let's kind of take a couple of back steps too for Drew, describe the process of brewing in a more simplistic terms. I'm not calling you simple, Drew, but I'm
no. Hey, listen, if you guys, well, when you guys get like a bigger, everybody's fucking stupid. So I'm stupid. I know nothing. Tell me about the beer. I don't know anything about the beer, but I drink it. You know what I mean?
So I think we need to break down the whole process.
Yeah.
Tell me from beginning to end, more or less.
Was that towards me?
I mean I can break it down. I mean I know I don't know as much as you, Brian over here, but I can break down at least the high end and ultimately what you do, at least with Bell's, what they do is you'll take malt, which is malted barley, which is a a seed, more or less, so that is propagated, made to produce starch, and then kilned at a specific temperature and ground down to expose that starch in the center, and then added to hot water, which activates enzymes, which converts the starches to sugars, which is what gives you what people call wort. Wort is then what you boil to sanitize. You add hops, and if you want to, you can add other additives at that point. But generally speaking, it's hops that you add during the boil. You cool it down to an optimal temperature, depending on the type of yeast that you use. Then you add your yeast, which is the yeast will go into the solution, and they will take those sugars and break them down into alcohols. That's what makes your beer. So you're essentially, to break it down into the utmost simplest terms, essentially what you're doing is making a barley tea and fermenting that out using microorganisms called yeast. So they'll take those sugars and turn them into alcohol. And that's what gives you beer at the high level. Now, I can toss it over to Brian to fill any gaps that I had.
Yeah, I'll fill some gaps. So that answered nothing I had to say about Hop Slam.
No, but that gives you the overall. So you're looking for why is there honey? Why is a honey flavor?
Yeah, where do they throw it in? What you just said, where do they throw it in?
They throw it into the boil at the end. I'm like nearly 100% positive.
Yeah.
And because of that, it ferments out, and you actually don't end up. You're not supposed to taste much of that honey. It's more of a marketing thing. The beer ends up being drier and more alcoholic because there's honey in there, not sweeter.
Dude, I taste so much honey in that. Maybe that's just me.
But so Drew is saying he tastes honey and Two Hearted as well.
I'm telling you, I do a lot of times.
So there are malts that produce that flavor instead of honey. So there's literally honey malt.
Okay.
That produces a non-fermentable sugar, or at least a harder for yeast to ferment sugar that resides in beer that sort of has that flavor. A lot of our Midwest IPAs have these sort of caramel or crystal malts that produce those flavors as well. They're malts that are sort of cooked to the point where the sugars that are already in these malts are so complex to begin with that the yeast don't know what to do with them, and so they can't break them down to ferment them, and so they just hang out in the beer afterwards.
Okay.
And they can produce flavors from raisins to prunes to honey to caramel to butterscotch to like melanoidiny like flavors, which are like, if you ever had like an Oktoberfest beer,
yes,
melanoidin is sort of the rich malty flavor that you get. That's kind of sweet, but it's just like at the same time just like rich and delicious.
Yeah.
So a lot of that is just based on, you know, the amount of water that the malt has in it when it's kilned, the temperature, like the way it's rotated. There's probably so many fucking things that go into it. Yeah,
we've actually had the guy who has, pardon me, literally written the book on malt production on this show, and that's where honestly a large portion of the flavor of the beer that you are drinking is coming from, is the type of malt. Now, malt is all barley outside of, say, like malted oats or anything like that, or flaked oats, which are considered adjuncts. But it all depends on how people are processing the malt that goes into the beer. The grains that are producing the sugars to create the alcohol. And
Yeah.
it's what's left over from those grains, the things that aren't fermented, that give you those flavors. So if you're tasting something similar between, say, Hop Slam and Two Hearted, it's more than likely not the honey, because honey is almost 100% fermentable. It's more than likely going to be something within the grains or the yeast, because Bell's doesn't filter their beers.
Right.
You're going to be tasting something of either of those two more than likely, rather than the honey.
So that's interesting, because it tastes like honey.
If I tell you you're going to drink a coconut IPA, you're going to taste coconut in it, because I told you.
No, well,
I
Two Hearted, I taste honey. Nobody
Okay.
said that. They don't say that. They don't say Two Hearted tastes like honey. I'm like, this tastes like honey. It's because
There's
I know
also
honey. Dude, I grew up on honey, peanut butter and honey sandwiches. I know.
Yeah,
one of my
that's fair.
favorites. Just
Yeah,
FYI,
don't
fucking love
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what it tastes like, bro. So I mean, it's but Hop Slam, they do tell you that. They do say that. So maybe that's why. But Two Hearted, I've had it, and I'm like, man.
So there's also a very something that's, I guess, less discussed with ingestibles altogether, is your personal perception. Like the way you and I can taste honey, like the same honey. Like Brian, you tasted honey at my place just the other weekend.
We'll taste it completely different.
We'll taste
Mhm.
things completely differently. Yeah, exactly. And we may not necessarily be able to communicate that effectively to one another, which is
And-
another
and-
part of it.
Well, and another thing is too is that honey is so local, oftentimes
Yeah.
that the honey that Drew, grew up tasting may not be the honey that I grew up tasting.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have 15 different honeys in my basement right now that all taste different.
Yes, they do.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You
some
know,
of
so
some of them
it's
taste
crazy.
like umami, like meaty. Like
Yeah.
you had it. You had it
Some
when we were
taste
doing
like some taste like cupcakes. Yeah.
yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Even that honey that I had over here, like it's 100% Michigan wildflower honey. It had a very, you even said it had a very floral, like
Mhm.
tone to it. I learned just this past weekend that the people who made those honeys, who own that apiary, a large portion of their honey comes from blueberry farms.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So like overwhelmingly, like 90% of where they have their apiary set up come from blueberry. So they call it wildflower because not
Mhm.
everything, they don't isolate it when they produce their honey and filter it. They put everything together, so they have to call it wildflower. But
That's
an
cool.
overwhelming majority comes from blueberry, which is very interesting. So, but that's detracting from Drew's question earlier. But sorry.
Well, my question is, have you guys had this? Because my God, it's amazing. But
What is that, Drew?
what I'm drinking?
Why don't you tell us?
What I'm drinking? Well, hey everybody, it's Drew Jacobs here. This is Drew Jacobs Kicking Country Caramel. It's going to be available this month. No, seriously, it tastes awesome. I put it on ice, but damn, it had a little kick to it. It was good.
Wait, let me see that bottle you're drinking on tonight. Okay. I was gonna say turn it a little. I thought it was a little bit lower than that. So okay, you're doing all right.
No, he's doing
I was
okay.
I was gonna wonder for a sec there.
I'm actually kind of upset.
Wonder what? If I had an alcohol problem?
No, that's us. That's us.
That's
No,
an old picture of you, isn't it?
No, motherfucker. It was taken this year.
Yeah.
I
I'm about
age
to
fast.
look old.
Next year, I'm gonna look like Yoda.
Dude, you're
Or
25. Like
Spaceballs. What's his name? Mel Brooks. He played the
5 more
Yogurt.
years.
Yogurt. It's yogurt.
Yogurt.
I'm gonna yeah, yogurt. Yeah, I'm gonna look like yogurt.
It's gonna be good.
Yogurt from Spaceballs. That's what I'm gonna look like in a year. He looks worse than Yoda.
I'm just kind of upset that you're not actually faded into the sky like you've Rest in peace, Drew Jacobs.
That's what I'm saying. We need a 3 Drew moon. Like somebody said it in the comments earlier. Like 3 Drews howling at a moon.
Rachel, yeah, Rachel said it. I hate it.
It's good. It'd be good. All right, so
It's not
Hop
a bad
Slam.
idea.
So when we do the next Hop Sam Brewing, we'll make it an event for Michigan brews.
It's,
I don't.
it's
Brian,
always an event.
Jordan?
Let's be honest.
What's that?
We want to do a live event for that.
I mean, I'm good with that. You have to.
It always is.
Oh damn.
Drew's gonna be there, right? And
Fine.
he's gonna brew his first beer.
Michelle.
You
Hold
do-
on. When did Michelle comment that?
Which
We gotta
one?
make sure.
He wasn't old enough to drink it when that picture was taken.
Wow.
I like you, Michelle. That's good.
That is
Michelle.
To be fair, I don't know if Jordan or Sam or Travis or I were either. Sam particularly, but
I'm
Oh,
not 17 anymore, Brian. The joke went on way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm not-
that
I'm
nice
not down with
nice
the
awkward
silences. I don't think I
silence right at the end. Just let it
Yeah, I don't do
tail
that.
off.
I thought you guys were gonna say something. It didn't happen. But
No,
okay,
we
so
so
we're all-
Michelle's in here. Michelle's still in here.
Well, I mean, that was actually a promo time,
Oh,
but you
God.
didn't talk.
You missed it, Drew.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey
it's-
everybody, this is Drew Jacobs. I'm just hopping on here.
we
Oh,
should have.
God, I got a new moonshine coming
Are
out.
we gonna get some royalties if any of this is like snipped for your you're doing a lot of
Yeah.
repetition here. That's I'm
We should
kidding.
do a
I'm kidding.
contest for Drew Jacobs.
I was gonna say yes.
They should.
Okay.
They should
Oh,
go
okay.
back
Well then, good.
count
We have it
the
on
number
record.
of
Here's the
times
thing.
that talks about the moonshine and then submit the
Yeah.
number.
And anybody listening to this episode, so this is episode 13. Or no, this is episode 63.
63.
Fuck.
Jesus, you were 50 off, Brian.
So,
Math was
guys,
never my
what's your
strong
longest
suit.
episode?
You don't even want to fucking deal with it. It was 3 hours and 40 something minutes. And it
Yeah.
was
Well, we're not
like
gonna hit
2
that.
weeks
but let me
ago.
go take a piss.
No.
I'll be right back, and you guys
Come on back, Drew.
All right. While Drew's gone, we'll talk about him. So
Yep.
Hey, say whatever you
this-
want to
this-
say.
this
By
is
the way,
perfect
Michelle
opportunity.
here. She's a family member.
Hey,
So-
Michelle. Yeah. Okay. There we go. He can do his thing. All right. Go at it, Brian.
So, an unofficial Drew Jacobs contest for everybody that listens to this, and that he will not have to fulfill. But take snippets of this episode and create the best. What's the name of his moonshine?
KCC.
Okay, yeah. Kicking country caramel.
Kicking
Yeah.
country caramel moonshine competition. Commercial
up
you
with that?
can
Brian, Travis, is that you?
What?
just from snippets of this episode.
I didn't do anything. No,
you're-
seriously, what did I do?
No, you did nothing. I was just giving you shit, dude.
Is this a compliment? I don't know, Michelle. Like, is it my bassy undertones?
Is it the beard?
Yeah.
Oh, you're my new favorite.
I think it is the big fan. Brian, you
Every
haven't
time
really-
Brian talks, I hear
Oh my
Howard
God.
Stern.
Michelle, I get it now.
It's
Oh,
it's
no.
that smoothness that you have in your voice, man.
You could really talk any country start and doing anything.
Michelle, I understand where you're coming from. I get the Howard Stern now.
I haven't listened to Howard Stern in a while. I need to. I used to
More relaxed.
lap
now.
that shit up. Yeah, years ago.
I think that means we have to get some strippers onto the show. I think that's
It's just a beer in a koozie, and you reveal under the koozie the beer.
Oh God.
oh.
Let me let me holler at Shayna and we'll see what happens.
Wow, you even used real names.
If Brian dies tomorrow, we know why.
Yeah.
all right, back on
There,
track.
there is no
Right.
episode
What we
64.
saying?
Yeah.
64 to be continued.
Damn it.
You don't have to take it off. You could do the entire episode in the helmet.
If I had I don't know where my microphone is, or else I would.
He's got a
I have-
microphone in it. Yeah.
I do.
Is
It sounds awesome. I swear to
Is
God.
the helmet made out of metal?
What's that?
Is it made out of metal?
No. I mean, yes. No.
It
Why
looks.
are you guys all quiet? Stop being all fucking quiet at the same time.
I was trying to think of the metal that armor is
I
supposed to be
want you
made out
guys
of.
to know I do my live videos by my fucking self, and it's not this quiet. Maybe it's
Travis,
because the
what's
voices
the
in my
metal?
head. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But still.
What's the Mandalorian metal?
Yes, best car.
Best
Yeah.
car. Yep.
It's
Thank
my
you.
card. Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry. So I was a part of a fundraiser we did for Thanksgiving. It was called Force Against Hunger, and it was raising money, and then we got a bunch of food, bunch of like Thanksgiving meals for families, and so it's run by PKSA Karate by the Weirs in my town, and they're absolutely just the most phenomenal people. And he actually 3D printed my entire suit. I played the Mandalorian at this fundraiser. Like I said, it's called Force Against Hunger. It's basically a haunted house,
Oh,
but it's not scary. I mean, it can be. I scared some kids.
don't we all?
But they go on a ship. They go and meet the armorer who makes the Mandalorian gear. She sends them to me. I'm in the cantina. They go to Endor. Like they go see all these other worlds in Star Wars, and it's all just raising money for families who can't afford a Thanksgiving feast for their family. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was a really great experience. I'm going to do it again next year. And God, it was cool. Travis, Sam, you guys would have loved that. Telling you guys would have loved it.
I wish we could have helped.
Honestly, you guys should just
Next
come
year.
next year. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
next year.
bring one camera and like film something. Honestly, you guys would just love to be there and go through it. Like it was really cool. And they have a Rancor head that like comes out, and it's really, it's like they nailed it. It was
Parker
cool.
would love that too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and next year Parker's gonna be old enough to like.
Yeah.
He's gonna really.
He'd be almost 4 at the time.
He'll really love it. That'll be cool. Well, how old's Parker gonna be next year?
He'll be 3 in February.
3.
So
Okay, that's fine.
he'll be close to 4 when they have it.
Yeah, he'll like it. So there's a kid. So my job as a Mandalorian was to tell all these kids come in, they sit down, and I tell them what their mission is and where to go. So this kid, they already have guns. They come in with their little Nerf guns, and everybody has their guns down, and this one kid's pointing it right at me. And so I'm in mid conversation with the person I was supposed to talk to. And I look at the kid and I go, "Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing." And in my microphone, it sounds super. And he was like, and his dad like grabbed him. He's like, put that thing down. Like, he was.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude,
That's
well,
good though.
He
Your
put
mic
the gun
sounds
down.
so good though. Your mic sounds so good, Drew. Like we heard it on another.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Like the microphone, it makes such a difference because it sounds movie quality pretty much just in real life. Like that's what it was. They made it sound like
into it and
a cheap ass mic, really. And so the kid leaves the room and we're all like, all right, get back into your places. And he walks back in, he comes up to me. And I'm like, oh shit, like this kid just walked back in. He's not supposed to do that. And he comes up to me and he goes, I forgot my gun. Because I scared him and he set his gun down.
Aww.
Aw.
So I always said, and like in the voice, I was like, go get it. And I I just like be safe, whatever, like said what I had to do. But I was like, holy shit, like that kid got that intimidated where he like legitimately set his gun down. It was a really cool event to be a part of. It was very immersive, especially for something we all put together ourselves. So
Totally. That's awesome.
no,
Well, then-
I'm telling you, you guys would love it. You guys should come out next year. Are you guys Star Wars fans, Jordan, Brian?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't say as hardcore as like Jordan or Sam or Travis, maybe, but
Or anybody else here?
Really.
What are you talking about? I mean, just because I won Star Wars trivia does not mean Travis and Chris. Oh, and
You
it was
won?
my mom and I versus Travis and Chris.
Oh shit!
To be fair.
Michelle, I can't see what she Force Against Hunger
Like, you think
photos.
I don't know what the Facebook.
I think it's one of the pictures from that. So
Oh.
you big brute. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So Michael, so with the sizing up with those the costume we did, and guys, if you guys want to end this, I'm so sorry. Please, for love.
no, you're good for now. Yeah,
No.
you're good.
For now. So he sized me up for this costume. We planned to. It's when I got this helmet. I told him, I was like, well, hey, you guys are doing the Force Against Hunger. Maybe I can be the Mandalorian. And he took that seriously. And which, well, I kind of was a little serious because I was like, I'd love to do that. And so he finally hits me up about it. And he's like, well, I got to get you for a costume. He sizes me up and everything. And it was, I don't know if you guys saw the I'm Just a Hick video.
Yeah.
Drake
Welton.
Jesus Christ. What's a Drake White? Drake White's a country artist. So
Drake
that's why.
Welton, White Knuckle Films.
Yeah, White Knuckle. Yeah, that's why. There we go. That's why I almost said Drake White.
Yeah.
So yeah, Drake filmed that, and it's a great video. It was a lot of fun, but I was extremely fat in that video. Like a lot of people hit me up and they were like, "Was that a fat suit?" And I was like, "Nope,
Ooh.
that's all me,
Lost
baby. Don't
myself.
worry about it. That was all me." And so when he sized me up, it was like for the shoulder pads, the chest pads, everything. And it was all fine. He's like, yeah, this is going to be good. So then I started hitting the gym hard. And I gained about like 20 pounds of muscle. And I come back. I walk into his dojang. And he looks at me and he goes, he's like, what the hell did you do? You take your stomach and put it all up in your chest? And I went to his house to size up. The shoulder pieces wouldn't even fit on.
Oh my god.
No, I swear to God, like he had to take a hair dryer to it, like or like a heat gun,
Mhm.
and like mold the thing again. It was crazy. But Michelle's comment made me think of that because you big brute. It was it's pretty much kind of what happened. Like I was like, God damn. Like I looked at myself in the mirror once I had the costume on, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'd be intimidated too if I was a kid. Like it's pretty intense.
All right, Drew, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be about 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
our
that's
time
fine. I
here,
got
but-
my takes.
Dude, thank you so much. I hope I hope your meat is meat like and
It'll be good.
Very strange meat like.
yeah. Yeah.
To say that.
Or jerky like. I don't know. Whatever you're. Whatever.
if that's what you're
It's
going
like-
for, yeah, jerky like too.
I mean, I love some
Absolutely.
jerky.
We know you do.
What does that mean?
No, we just left it. We left that quietness going on too.
Yeah,
long.
it's just,
we can't.
just love-
There's no elaboration at this point. No.
yeah.
Drew, smell that bottle one more time. What you got in your hands there, buddy?
I have Drew Jacobs Cake and Country Caramel Moonshine, which is not available yet, but it's going to be. And honestly, guys, it does the job.
We can tell.
It does the job.
I can't wait to test it out for my own.
I was hoping you were
Agreed.
going to say finger licking good.
Guys, I promise you, you're gonna love it. And yeah, I'll get you guys a bottle. I'll get you guys a bottle.
Perfect.
Travis, Sam gets a bottle. You guys get a bottle. I'll let you guys split that amongst yourselves.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll make them.
absolutely.
I'll make them be fair. Travis, Sam, thank you for brewing with us. Thank you for drinking the beer with us. Thank you for giving us your feedback. Maybe we'll rebrew it.
Be careful
Hello.
on what you suggest next time.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't do lake water, pond water. To be fair, we decided to steer clear of that.
I can't wait to try it.
Oh,
It's delicious. It's actually really delicious. So
Travis and Sam still have bottles, so
Everybody
save-
drank the
save
whole thing.
one.
I believe it. I believe it's good. So everybody,
I had
thank you.
two. Yeah,
Thank you
it's good
Thank
beer.
you for tuning in. Honestly,
And everybody else in chat, thank you for hanging out with us for so long tonight. And I'm sorry you don't get to drink shrimp beer, but in the future, if you want to, make sure to hit Drew up for shrimp flavored with the fucking moonshine
country
bullshit.
caramel.
drink shrimp flavored beer, but you know what you can drink is Drew Jacobs Kicking Country Caramel Moonshine. Which, by the way, this thing was full. That's not a lot, but I also had 2 old fashions. About to be
But it's
3.
also 40%. Like that's not insignificant there. So
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
We should do a mixed drink episode, a cocktail episode.
Well, we
You
should
can
do a
totally
whole
do it.
thing, Travis and Sam. Whole thing where we do this, like, oh, we should make a caramel apple. Like, there's a lot of things we could do. We do it on our lives too.
I got some cider.
Cider, I hardly know her.
bad.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. Good.
wasn't a good joke.
thank you guys for having us. We had fun. We enjoyed the beer. I'd drink it again.
Yeah.
I'd brew it again for sure.
I'd
We'll figure it out. Thank you for your feedback. We'll do it again later. And for everybody else, we'll see you. Gosh, maybe next week. Fuck, we didn't even talk about that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be next week. Maybe it'll be 2 weeks. So
We had
holiday
a
season's
plan.
coming up.
We're trying
Yeah.
to stick to it.
We'll figure it out. But
Well, Travis and
Yeah.
Sam are gonna have a bottle this weekend, so for you.
okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like
We'll
we
figure
got
it
something
out.
to talk about.
We'll drink it at some point in time. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers.